I'll be running Last of Us Remastered for you guys, easy new game plus. Yeah, very excited to run this.
What was that all about?
My co-host today will be MiesLWD,
Dad?
who has run this game last year for you guys. Right now we're seeing Sarah. She's a little girl, around 13 years old. And she gets called in the middle of the night by her Uncle Tommy. Something terrible is going on, but we don't know yet what's going on. So we're going to look for our dad, Joel. We don't know where he is yet, so let's see where he is, what he's doing.
There's his phone.
There we go.
Alright, so the first cutscene is coming up, and it's gonna take a while for that cutscene. So in the meanwhile, we have our neighbor.
Come in here.
No,
He is turned into yeah, something that we
Dad,
call
you're kinda freaking me out.
yeah,
What's
infected.
going on?
Yes.
So we are going to run out of the house. We're gonna take the car, and Tommy is going to wait for us. Tommy is our brother. Jimmy is our neighbor, but yeah, he's getting turned. So everyone is infected, and yeah, we need to try to get out of the house and yeah, get out of here.
You shot him.
Sarah.
I saw him this morning.
So this is a cutscene that is going to take a while.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, we're going to tell something about the game.
Yes, so this category that I'm running today is Easy New Game Plus,
You have any idea what's going
which
on
means
out there?
we have a lot of upgrades compared to New Game. We've upgraded Joel. Joel has a lot of extra health compared to New Game, which means we can do a lot of risky stuff in certain areas that normally we couldn't do. He can craft a lot faster, so we can craft a lot of bombs in a short amount of
You
time.
hear us on the radio?
He can heal a lot faster.
Thanks.
I mean, we won't use it during this run. We're not supposed to die or get close to taking that amount of damage that we need to heal. And on easy mode, you get a lot of health back after certain restart encounters or after certain skip movies. Also, his weapon sway is upgrade, which is also very nice because it makes it very easy to aim. Weapon is very stable and you can easily line up headshots, for example. Of course, his weapons are upgraded too, which means his reload speed is improved on a lot of guns. That's very handy, especially with the shotgun, which on New Game is pretty much a nightmare, to be honest. Ammo capacity, we can carry a lot of ammo for a lot of guns, which we're also gonna need in a lot of areas. We have 2 holsters, which we can use 2 guns each. So we have 2 small guns on the right and 2 big guns on the left, which we can switch around whenever we want to.
How do you know?
Because we have a lot of different enemies in this game. We're gonna fight human enemies. We have infected enemies from different gradations. We have
All right.
clickers, stalkers, bloaters, and yeah, they all need some specific way to. I mean, they can be killed in a specific way.
Keep driving, Tommy.
Like, yeah, bloaters are vulnerable with lower leg, so we target that, for example. And yeah, what else?
Yeah, a lot of stuff that is going on at first sight. Just quickly, just explain that we are playing on the New Game Plus. We're playing on easy, so everything is upgraded. We need specific items for specific routing for certain sections in order to get the sections through. And if everything is lined up for us, then we should have no issue. Did you make a save file, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
yes, we're fine. Yep.
Save file is a safety strat. If we get a blue screen, it happens. It can happen during the run. Then quickly you will be able to get on the previous chapter without losing too much time on the run.
Yes.
So here we are trying to escape to town, but everyone is yeah, in chaos because everyone is leaving. The world is, as we know it, is coming slowly to a halt with the infection going. They're not zombies though. They're not zombies. We don't call them zombies. They're infected. And the Pacific gradations that Ricky just explained. So first thing first, we need to get out of the car and take Sarah to a safe place. Joel has a gun. He's giving it to Tommy, so Tommy can protect us during our run towards safety. But as I explained it, it's total chaos now. Everyone is leaving town, so Cookie is going to concentrate, and he's trying to get the perfect route in order and try to get a push from Tommy. Tommy is also trying to get out of here and trying to lead the way. But Joel is like, yeah, I know the way, just keep on pushing me. So see if we can manage that.
Yeah, I mean, the pushing routes are pretty clear, but the NPCs in this area are not cooperating most of the time. They can block you out of your ultimate path. A lot of things can happen. And it's different every time, so it's always, yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. You can easily lose 4 or 5 seconds here because of stuff like this. You can get 2 or 3 enemies that just run in front of you. They stop at very annoying moments. It's just, yeah, it's a nightmare. Always very happy to get out of here. Yeah, we want to get the Tommy push there, but the NPCs just make it so hard. So like I said, you can know the lines, you can try, but it's chaos, and yeah, we missed this push as well. We can get a push here as well, but yeah, we're not very lucky today.
If you like go for world record, then this is standard for resetting. Yep. Because you want to have the perfect routing, no NPCs to push from Tommy to get to this fence. Fence will be opened, and we have the first encounter with infected here. Try to push that away. And try to get a second push from Tommy here.
Well, at least there's no NPCs here to block us, so usually this is the free push. You should get this every time. Tommy push you a little bit.
He does that very easy, but I run this game also, and I never had that. Yeah. So we are now down to the beach, to the bridge, to safety. At least we think. But yeah, sadly enough, we are encountering on the next cutscene. We're gonna skip the cutscene though. We are encountering our guard with an automatic rifle, and he's going to try to shoot us. Joel rolls away, Sarah gets hit, and Sarah dies.
Very sad moment.
Very sad moment. We're gonna skip that cutscene because A, it saves time, and B, it's very sad. We don't want that.
Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do a lot this run, restart encounters. It does different things for us. It skips a little in-game movie like we just did, for example, right here. If I wouldn't have restart the encounter and just skip the movie, we would have seen Joel and Tess slowly walk out, and you would lose a lot of time if you just watch that. It's just a little in-game scene. But the restart encounter prevents that, and you can immediately move Joel after you do the skip movie plus the restart encounter. There's about 30-40 of restart encounters in this run. Yeah, some areas it puts you further ahead in the area. Some areas, like I said, you skip a little movie, skip a little in-game cutscene. And sometimes you also want to reset the encounter because of the pattern of the enemies. So I will explain with some interesting restart encounters why we do it. And now this is a fun thing to know. Those guards here, if you ran into them twice, they're just gonna execute you. No asking questions asked. Pretty brutal. Pretty sad as well. They have a very high temper. But we don't do that here. We're just gonna go to the checkpoints to make our way to Robert.
I don't see your holster, by the way. Second holster? You have a second holster?
Ja, hier. Nee, die hebben we.
Oh.
Hij heeft wel holster.
But normally you see a holster on the right.
Hij heeft er onder zijn broek.
Oh.
Kijk, heel goed kijken, jongen.
Ik zag hem niet.
Hij heeft er 2. Ja, ik moet goed kijken, maar hij heeft er 2.
Ah, oké, cool.
Onder zijn...
Oh, it's just a glitch. Anyway, we are now 20 years later. Joel is a smuggler, and he smuggles things in order to get things going. This is Tess. She's also a part of our story. We are now on our way to retrieve a load of guns from Robert.
Yep.
Eventually. So this is also an encounter with health kits and basically know the game in order to get things going.
Outside the wall.
On new game, because of the upgraded way we can craft very fast. If you were on new game, you wouldn't be able to get past Tess very easily, and
I just used it. No
yeah, that's a lot harder. Now you just walk by, no questions asked. You can just walk all the way to the end of the area, and I can tell you on new game, if you try to get past her, at least I didn't manage to achieve that a lot of times. Maybe because I'm just bad, I don't know, but it's pretty hard to get. You can get a huge launch because of the guy you are walking with. If you bump into him a little bit, he can give you amazing launch, but if you would try that on New Game Plus, you would need to be getting a very big launch to even save time. So we're not even going for it.
What do you make of that?
Most consistent and fastest way is just to walk past, do nothing. So we're gonna restart encounter here. This speeds up this encounter a lot. If you don't do this, you're gonna... It's 20-25 seconds slower. Tess takes forever to walk through the closet over there. That closet is gonna get us to the next area. If you don't do the restart encounter, Tess takes forever to walk into the room, conversate with the guy, and now she just talks a little bit and instantly goes to the closet.
So we're now going to take the shortcut because everything is on lockdown, so we are not able to go on the streets, and we are going to go secret passages in order to get to our objective, and we're gonna pick up our first weapon.
Yep, gonna pick up the pistol. Joel's gonna look at it for a long time. An animation we're going to skip a few times with other guns. Even though it's New Game Plus, Joel still looks at every gun like he's never seen it before, which is very interesting.
Not a lot of ammo.
In this section it doesn't lose time, so it doesn't really matter, but in other sections it would lose 10 seconds maybe if you stare at the gun for no reason. So, but here it doesn't lose time because we have to wait for Tess anyway. We're gonna reload the gun. And now we're gonna do this, we're gonna punch. If Joel punches and you need to get a quick triangle to climb up something, if you punch with a gun in your hand, the gun magically disappears back in his pocket, and you can immediately climb or pull a chain to open a fence or something. So it's a very nice thing.
Come on.
Don't use it a lot, but it's a fun animation. Amazing arm strength here always surprises me. Tess can lift up a full-fleshed man with one hand, one arm. I can tell you, I think that's impressive.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
I don't know.
So we have our first encounter with crouch walking. What is Cricky is going to demonstrate here for a bit.
Yes, Joel has 4 different speeds, and with that I mean he can do this. He can jog, he can slow walk, like we have we done that before?
It's gotta be around
We're
here
going to do that
somewhere.
later. There's areas you cannot jog or whatever, and then you have to slow walk.
Got it.
The third animation he has is crouch, and his crouching animation is faster than his slow walking animation. So in some areas, I will be crouching, and you're like, why is he crouching? Well, because in that area he's not able to jog, so I have to crouch to be the fastest I can be. And yeah, of course, the fourth animation is he can sprint on full speed.
So this is our first puzzle we need to do. We need to do the ladder into the wall, and then we're gonna hit restart encounter.
Oh nice, this is very rare. We don't want that, but lose a bit of
For
time.
his sake.
But we cannot change that, unfortunately. Tess sometimes gets behind you for absolutely no reason and lose you a lot of time.
Spores.
Because we had an additional dialogue.
Coming from?
Yep,
Place was clear
takes
last
more dialogue. Tess is behind us. We want her in front of us. Happens for no reason with a lot of things in this game. We will tell you all about that later.
Yeah. And we have our first runners coming up.
Yes, we have our
Damn
first
ceiling's falling apart.
enemy
Be
encounter
careful.
coming up. We
This
have to
way.
fire a gun. Very nice. It takes only 15.5 minutes or something, but finally our first enemy encounter.
Let's go.
Started very slow on this run, but it picks up pace very fast. There's ammo there, we don't need it. Loses time. We have enough bullets to take care of the enemies in the next encounter, so We're just gonna go there
You hear that?
and have our first interaction with infected. Let's see if I can pull it off. We're gonna do 3 headshots here. Last guy we're gonna punch first. This guy can be in a weird position, but he should be fine. And sometimes the headshot doesn't register, which is also very nice. I'm gonna restart this once to see how it's properly done. And again, the headshot doesn't register. Very nice. Yeah, that's the problem. This area and the area coming after is known for having very bad headshot registration, which can be very annoying, I can tell you. You can shoot somebody straight in the ear and the game says, "No, he's not dead, he's fine." He's just normal, so. Unfortunately, it happened there 2 times in a row, but not much I can do. This area and the next big area that's coming up is very known for it. So you have to just swallow it and continue. Nothing you can do.
We can have a boost, a little boost jump here as way we go. We're going to go through a narrow hole in order to get up a plank for us to cross a certain gap. And Cookie is trying to get the boost here. There we go.
Yes, in very tight spaces. If you hold the sprint button, then Joel will launch like that.
Here.
Not a lot of areas like that in the game. I would say a handful, but
It's a bit heavy.
it's the fast thing you can do,
Think I
so
can handle
I
it.
have to do it.
All right.
It's funny animation. Here you want to stay as close to Tess as possible, because Tess has to open the door at the end of this area, and the closest you are to her, the faster she's going to open the door. So we're just going to stay very close to her, and we should be fine.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on.
Get the jump. Nice. Tess goes very fast here. I don't know why. She's in a hurry. She wants those guns.
Yeah, she's speedrunning.
Yeah, we're close to her. She's gonna open the door pretty quickly. She can take forever here, I can tell you from experience. And when we can move Joel, we're gonna restart an encounter again, which puts us a little bit ahead. And we're gonna pick up some ammo. 5 bullets is perfect, just what we need. In certain areas of this game, you require a certain amount of ammo to start a section, so you're guaranteed a drop from certain enemies, so you continue to use that in the next area. The next enemies you're going to encounter require 4 bullets to kill, so with 5 you're allowed to miss one, which is also very handy. And
You know
Yeah.
he's expecting us.
it happens a lot in this game that you
Well,
see
that'll
me
make it
either
more
waste a
interesting.
bullet or get myself to a certain amount of bullets just because I need to get a drop from a certain enemy to continue the next area properly.
So we are like, as we said before, we are on our way to Robert. Yeah, Robert has our guns. We need them, so we are now going to encounter Robert's men because, yeah, Robert doesn't like us very much.
I wonder why.
Where do you think you're going?
Because Robert has done something that's
Sit back there.
not good for our
Didn't realize
business.
you two were together.
Nope.
Go ahead.
We're gonna have to have that later on before we get there.
An old headache.
But anyway, let's go to our
Yeah,
first
this
fight.
is one example where you cannot jog or cannot crouch. You can just only have the slow walking animation. There's nothing we can do about that.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
We're gonna bribe the guy
How'd
with
that go?
ration cards,
He went back to the war.
which in those days
He's there now.
are pretty handy, very wanted. So the guy gives up Robert's location for a few ration cards, which we accept with great joy. All right, here we go into the next big area, the slums.
Here we go.
Yeah, so the first fight here is we have 5 bullets, 3 guys, and 1 is going down, so we
Let us
can
through.
make a double headshot
Need to turn around
and
head back if you know
have
what's
a
for
good drop.
Our beef
Otherwise,
isn't
we
with
have
you.
3
We just want
bullets
Robert.
for the next
You
section.
don't want to do this.
So we're hoping for a good drop here.
Yes, what you want to do here is kill the first guy with a headshot and absolutely never do that with the second guy. If you do the headshot the second guy, he doesn't drop ammo. So that's very annoying because you need some bullets for the next area. So ideally you want to kill the first guy with a headshot and then the second guy with 3 body shots.
I'll cover you.
You can take your
Keep an
time with
eye
it,
on him.
so you are guaranteed to get a drop from him.
You're gonna pay for that, asshole!
Missed. That's not great. Well, okay. Well, at least we got a lot of bullets.
You've definitely
7 should be good,
Appreciate it.
Oh, we're even getting a med kit.
because we're low on health.
Yeah, that's not what we want. Well, and we lose a little bit of time because Tess gives us the med kits. I had 1 extra bullet, but wasn't enough, fortunately. And once again, Tess is going to show an incredible feat of strength here.
Grand.
Second time.
1 AM, let's go.
I wouldn't be able to do this, I can tell you that.
There you go.
And we're going to the next area where we're going to encounter another batch of Robert's men. This area, like I said earlier, is very known for not very good headshot registration, and the fun part is we need a lot of headshots in this area.
One of Robert's guys.
And the next area, a combined 6-7 headshots. So this area having a bad headshot registrations ends a lot of runs, I can tell you from own experience. Let's see what we're gonna get today.
Not our call.
So Quickie is
spread out,
going
make sure no one's
to
creeping around.
shoot down the first guy on the left, and then go to the right, shoot down, and go forward from there.
He's not in his correct position, but it's not a problem. This is a problem, he's not dropping ammo. That's not ideally.
Yeah, because the next section needs 3
search the
shots. We
area.
only have 2, so
Very unfortunate.
Use a
Ammo
bottle,
drops. No, we're not gonna use the bottle. Just gonna have to punch our way to the last guy because nothing else I can do. Takes a lot of punches.
there you go.
And then we get the last 2 guys. Hopefully they're in their normal position so we can get 2 headshots.
Over here!
That's not a headshot. Where's the other guy? Let's see him. Is he down? No, he's there. Why is he there? Yeah, we're just gonna go for the quick kill here. Not in the correct position, but
It
not
happens.
much we can do. And we're waiting for Tess for no reason. Very nice.
There we go.
Slow us down.
Not a lot of ammo left, but we're gonna get a drop later on, which gives us enough bullets for the next big encounter.
So next section, Quickie will run to the other side of the yard,
There's our
and
boy.
he's going to enter facility. That's Robert. He has our weapons, and we're going to grab him.
Bitch.
At least we're gonna
Yeah, please,
try.
yeah.
So Quickie is going to run and do certain moves in order to get without getting caught and without getting get clean through door eventually.
Yeah, there's 2 patterns you can get here. Either you get immediately alerted or you don't. If you immediately get alerted, the guy you saw at the end will run in front of you and you have to crouch a little bit and then sprint and then you can run clean past him. If you don't get an alert, you can just run straight through and you don't have to crouch or do anything, and that's the ideal pattern, but we didn't get that here. But not much we can do about that.
Joel, this way.
Chasing Robert here, and we're gonna get him, I can tell you, and yeah.
Yeah, like Quickie said, we'll nail him. We're gonna grab him, but eventually we're going to kill him because he sold our weapons to the Fireflies.
We gotta get
And that's Marlene. She is the leader of the Fireflies, and we made up a pact. It's like,
move.
oh yeah, I'm looking for Robert, and yeah, there he is. He's lying on the ground. We skipped that cutscene just now. And yeah, if you want to get your weapons back, you need to do something for me. You're gonna, yeah, do a package drop for me, and we don't know what the package is just now, but yeah, we need to follow Marlene in order to retrieve the package and move that from A to B.
Yep, just this area just has a little bit of few movement tricks. Letting go of sprint here so you can move immediately here. Drop down as fast as you can, so Marlene follows you as fast as she can. And then we just wait here, and we're gonna help Marlene open that blue door because she is pretty hurt and she cannot open it by herself. So we're gonna lend her a hand because we are a gentleman. Right?
We are.
Yes, sir. And there's specific movement here to get around Marlene. You want to get ahead of Marlene after opening the door. Little specific movement trick. Always very nice to get. Otherwise, you bump into Marlene, you can lose a few seconds. So let's see if I can do the movement correctly. Yes, we
Very
did. We
clean.
get ahead of Marlene.
How you holding
She can
up?
still bump into you here. I'm gonna move a little bit to the left, so yeah. No bumping allowed.
Nope.
Well, that's the door we're gonna have to go to, but there's a lot of soldiers
Going to the
in
bridge.
between us.
Ain't a big fan of these odds.
Yeah, we're gonna pretty much, we're not gonna waste any ammo here. We can just hit one guy with a plank, hit one guy with a bottle, and that's all there is to it, and we can move on to the next area. Need to be a bit specific with your movement here as well. We can sprint until a certain point on the next top of stairs. It's gonna be right here. We're gonna let go, sprint, sprint again. The guys don't notice us for some reason. We whack this guy in the back of the head, which takes a little while for the alert to take place. I'm gonna grab a bottle, crouch here so we don't get hit by the other soldiers, bottle this guy, and we're safe through to the next area.
We're going to do some crouch walking, and that's one of the fastest way in order to get from one side to another, and it's faster than normal walking. So Joel will demonstrate here.
Yeah, this area is the biggest area where you have to crouch for basically around a minute or something. I don't know exactly how long it is. Maybe a bit shorter, but this is the fast animation here possible. It looks a bit weird, but otherwise you would have a slow walk. You would be behind Marlene. It would take a while, and yeah. We don't want that. We don't want time lost, so we're just gonna crouch walk here a bit. Later in this section, we have to gonna crouch walk again for the same reason. This is also one of the most very important restart encounter. If you don't do this, you have to wait for Marlene to slowly walk up the stairs, and that loses 20-25 seconds, so you don't want to do that. So we restart over there, helping Marlene to open another door.
And getting our package, because our package is Ellie. And Ellie, we are going to move her from A to B. So we had the Capitol building, our next objective, in order to get her through. So
Keep up.
Yes, according to Marlene, a group of fireflies will be waiting there for us and take over the package, and we can go back home and enjoy our life.
yeah, with more smuggling.
Yes,
Up
exactly.
there.
So here we have a
Next to
little
the north
puzzle.
tower.
We're gonna take the green bin here,
Just give me a minute.
move it around for a bit, try to have a certain angle, go on top of the bin, and
Yeah, you want to be as far right as possible, and you should be able to climb up instantly. And sometimes he just doesn't want to, but half a second later we can go, so it's not a big deal.
it
I can-
happens.
I can tell you from experience, I've stood there for 3-4 seconds raging, why is he not climbing up?
Yep.
But today he's okay.
Sometimes.
Not great, but
You ever
okay.
smuggle a kid before?
And yeah, here once again we have to crouch walk for 40-50 seconds because it's the fast animation
deal with
that's
you and Marlene anyway?
possible at the moment.
I don't know.
So, yeah,
She's
we're gonna
kind of a
crouch,
mess.
cut our angles, and that's all there is to
Friends,
this rest of this section.
You're friends with the leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like 12?
We have a little
She knew my
dialogue here,
mom, and she's been looking after me. And I'm 14. Not that that has anything to do with.
showing Joel doesn't really care about Ellie just yet, and he hopes to get rid of her as quick as possible.
Yeah, they don't have a good connection.
Yep.
So the
Instead of
next
just staying in
cutscene is going
school,
to be skipped. Is
decided to run
like
up and
they're going to lie down, sleep for a bit, waiting for Tess to come over,
Think it's
and then
a
we're
bit
gonna
strange to
go
have a
through
rescue their
into the
smuggler.
night, onto the next
You
section
weren't their first choice.
downtown.
Or the second, for that matter. You lost a lot.
Yeah,
of money,
nice feature though, nice Easter egg. Is if you look to the wall, you have the clock, and the clock is the same. It has the same time as Joel's watch, and Joel's watch was a gift from Sarah just before they get hit by the infected. So
I just did a little movement strat here, found by one of the best speedrunners of this game, Durim. If you put yourself in the last room, if you put yourself in a certain position, then you can move earlier behind the little gap. And if you don't do that particular movement, Joel gets stuck there, and it takes 1-2 seconds
Who's
extra.
waiting for us at the drop
It's a small little time save, small little tactic.
also Ellie has a shirt on for Naughty Dog, so that's cool. We're gonna find some more Easter eggs along the way
Something like that.
that we're gonna point out.
Yeah, little movement
How long is
trick
this
here.
all
We're gonna have to climb up a ladder, but we're gonna skip that animation entirely. I do it correctly. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. It's very specific. Turn the camera up quickly, and you don't have to climb all the way up the ladder. It saves you 2 seconds or something.
Control up ahead.
Yeah.
Nice little movements, time saves.
So here we are going to go outside. This is the first
Come on up.
time that Ellie is going outside, and yeah,
Come on, kid.
we are hearing from her like we are going to attack a guard and going to run into the night, and we are going to hear from Ellie that she is infected. So that's going to be a thing.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, the host had something to mention, so this is the time. Go ahead, host.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mies. I quickly just want to remind everybody that here at BSG Annual, we're raising money for charity, which in this case is MIND. And MIND is the nationwide organization which is committed to prevent mental health issues. They're striving to provide support to individuals and families facing mental health challenges. And all of your donations, 100% of it goes directly towards MIND. And I would also like to remind the people in chat watching this awesome run that there is a bid war in like a little bit less than 1.5 hours of this run, where you get to choose if we either high-five Ellie or not. So far, winning is in the lead with 50 more euros. And yeah, if you for some reason don't want to high-five Ellie, please get those donations in. Guys, is there a good reason to not high-five Ellie? Like to incentivize people to donate for that?
Yes, for me, because it's faster to not high-five her. If you high-five her, you get a little bit of dialogue and it loses 3-4 seconds, I think. So it's a little bit of a meme, but in the speedrun we have to skip it. It's just, yeah.
It's a community thing.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Xoneris, for that message. All right, so you have seen the speed boost there when Joel was jumping out of the sewer. That's a pretty good time save there. Also, we don't want to like seen by the guards here. So what Cookie is going to do, he's going to take a specific route in order not be seen or not to be shot at. He's going to grab a brick.
Yep.
And with that, he is, he won't be shot. Now we're going into the sewers and going to go downtown.
Not the cleanest movement there. This area is mostly about movement. It's very specific, and you can lose a lot of times if you don't do the things correctly. So,
I got more soldiers.
yeah.
Yeah, here's also a nice one. It's like the two guards are looking downstairs with the flashlights, and Joel is like crouching with the flashlight on into the right direction, and the guards was like, there's nothing to see, but Joel is in plain sight. It was also fun to see though.
You get a little boost here. If you go as far as right in that pipe as you can, you get launched a little bit. Save again a little bit of time. Not much, but we take everything as speedrunners.
Every second counts.
Yes, sir.
Right, so skip movie. We're gonna do a restart encounter here,
Yes.
and then we can go walk straight.
Yeah, this start encounter is about the same as the first one we did at the very start of when we first saw Tess. It just skips a little in-game dialogue where Joel is staring at the sky, regrets his life decisions, and yeah. This part is also a little bit of movement. Oh, again, a little. Tess doesn't like that we are
Tess
close to her.
Yeah.
Rude Tess. Yeah, we're just gonna follow Tess to the big building we have to pass through to make our way eventually to the capital. We have to go to a huge building where we're gonna face some enemies. You heard one of them right there.
Tess, you hear that?
For Ellie, the first time she ever heard a clicker.
Far away, though.
Clicker are very dangerous enemies, so
Are we
we're gonna need to tread careful around them.
for now?
And we're gonna encounter a few of them in a bit. This part's all a little bit about moving. You get a little boost here.
Over here.
We're going to the old stone building, a huge building.
There we're going to encounter the clickers for the first time. You don't want to get grabbed by it because they will eat you, they will do damage, and that's not good for your health. The only way to defeat those clickers is to stab them or break them and just slam them down with a pipe or with something like a wooden stick or something, or just punch them down. So.
Yeah, you just saw me waste a bullet. That's very specific. Like I told earlier, you need a specific amount of ammo to start certain encounters to get guaranteed a drop of a certain amount as well. This area, you want to have 2 bullets specifically. If you have more, it's very unlikely that the next enemy we're going to encounter, the clicker that's going to attack Joel right now, is going to drop ammo. If you have 2, he always drops 6 bullets. So if you have 1, he will drop 6 bullets, but ideally you want to have 2, then 6, and you have 8 for the next area, which is enough. You have 1 or 2 spares. If you have 3 or 4, the game will say, nope, you got enough ammo, we're fine. But 2 is very specific in certain areas. Like I said, 2 and you get a guaranteed drop of 6. Anything more, it's very unlikely. But I've once had that I had 12 bullets and I still got a drop, so it's not the 100% consistent, but I would say 80-90% of the time. You need 2 bullets specifically to get a drop of 6 here.
Clear.
So, while Ellie's getting pulled up by Tess, we're just gonna run back, pick up the ammo. We have all the time in the world. We're gonna be in time for Tess to show her 3rd feat of strength and lift us up again. And we're going to the next area, where we're gonna meet another clicker, which Tess is gonna distract with a bottle. And we can run past that clicker and we're going to advance to the next area. It's a little in-game cutscene here, we cannot skip it, so no restart encounter will work as well, so we just have to wait it out. Which shows that clickers can be distracted by throwing a bottle or a brick at a certain area, which will get the clicker to that position, and we can safely move past it right here. As soon as Tess throws the bottle, we can move. Clicker will notice us, but there's nothing he can do. See, he's gonna go around, hey, where's everybody? And we can just safely go to the next area. As soon as we land, we're gonna again do a restart encounter, which speeds the next thing up. If you don't do it, it's going very slowly. They're gonna take their sweet time climbing over that barrier, and yeah, we don't want that, so... But we're a good guy, so we're gonna remove this big thing. I don't know if you know what to call it, a big desk or something, I don't know. So to speed up the dialogue here, you want to look at Ellie at a certain moment, so she skips a bit of dialogue. I like to use the quick turnaround option, but you can also just fall down, look at the wall, then look at Ellie again. It has the same effect. Just for me, this feels the most comfortable. So we're pretty high up here, and we're gonna go to the next big encounter, actually.
Yeah, so the next one is a rather group of clickers and runners together, and we are going to fight them in a specific order. So Clicker is going to do a certain strat on the next section, where he shoots and he hits something, throws a bottle, and yeah, everything combined together will be done in, what was it? 30?
20, 25.
25 seconds.
It's very specific. Every enemy almost gets killed in a different way here. Headshot the first guy, body shot this guy, then brick this guy to pieces. Pick up the plank, pick up another brick, shoot the clicker twice, hit him with a plank, he will die after 2 hits. Brick the last guy, melee him, and immediately you can restart encounter. It's a very nice feature. If you kill the last enemy in an encounter with a specific combination of a brick or a bottle and then a melee attack, you can instantly restart encounter. Very nice.
And that's a very tight strat there. Very fast.
Yeah, you saw me turn the camera to the left here, because Tess sometimes thinks it's funny to walk a circle backwards for no reason, loses 2-3 seconds. Moving the camera a little bit like this prevents that most of the times. So yeah, next thing we're going to do a very dangerous jump, very specific. Yeah.
Here, patch yourself
Hopefully
up.
I can do it first try and very quickly. Well, of course he doesn't. Joel, can you? Yes. Or he can do that. That's also very nice. Unfortunate. Should be very consistent, but sometimes he just refuses to. I'm not going to try it again, but usually when you get in that position, you should jump down instantly, and we're going to cut a lot of time, because now we have to take this slow route over here. He executed perfectly. I think you save around 2.5-3 seconds, I think. But
So, yeah. So our next area is the subway, or like a piece of the subway, train station, whatever you want to call it. There is a bunch of clickers, a bunch of runners. It's fully packed. So we need to go slow. We are going to get grabbed or get noticed.
Joel, are you okay? Thank you. Hello.
He's struggling with the gap there.
Yeah, this game is very nice. Sometimes it's just broken for no reason. He just stood there for absolutely no reason.
It's full with memes and shenanigans, etc. So,
Joel decides to give me a nice treatment here of memes.
for sure. So this is also our first pickup with the Molly.
Yep, and we're gonna use a lot of them during this run. I would say it's the most used bomb in the entire run. You're gonna still restart encounter, saves a lot of time.
Thank you.
Test usually gives you ammo, which is very nice. And yeah, we have to move very quietly here. Stand up here immediately. If you don't do this specific route, there will be a clicker at the end of this area with the ladder. And yeah, we can only kill that with the shiv. And yeah, we don't want to waste that. And because of that specific movement, the clicker's not there. We can sprint even for a little bit, only on easy mode, I think. And Tess gonna pull down the ladder. And if she's in a good mood, we can climb up first. And if she's in a bad mood, she's gonna block the hell out of you. Like here. Yeah, you can go first, Tess. After you. No, she's shaking her head. She says no. Uh-oh. We're fine. We're just gonna run around in circles. Wait a bit. Not what we want. Oh, there's another one. Can we? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's just very annoying. That can happen. Tess can just stand there, block you, and look at you like, yeah, what do you want me to do? And yeah, it can lose you a lot of time. And loses a lot of runs too. I've lost my fair share of runs because Tess was shaking her head like, nope, you're not gonna get through here. And the clicker grabbed me, and I was raging.
Yeah.
And it is
Not gonna happen. Now, here we want to draw out. There are 3 enemies inside that next building, and by shooting a bullet at a specific point, we're drawing them out at the other side of the area, which allows us to pick up the crate or box. We're gonna push it to a truck, and we climb over it and go safely to the next area.
Shit, runners!
We should be fine, but they can slap you, sometimes even grab you. We can get a little slap on the... Yeah, we're gonna let a little slap here, but we're fine. And we're gonna go through the next area.
So the next section is the museum. And the museum you're also going to need to go a specific route in order to get on to the roof and to the next area. So we can see the building from there where we need to go.
Yep.
They're coming.
I know.
Yeah, so the museum only has a few little movement things you need to know. Certain patterns that can happen, but which I will tell you when we get there. We just get little cutscenes. I call it a little in-game scene. You cannot skip it. You cannot restart encounter. We just have to watch this out. Not every encounter like this has a restart encounter that speeds it up. So yeah, we just have to wait it out before we can move Joel to the next area.
So here on the left you have a workbench with the headlight,
Okay.
the light, the desk light. We don't have to use that because we're fully upgraded. But you have like the work desk spreading around in different areas to upgrade your weapons. Like we said, we don't need it. We are New Game Plus.
Yeah, you saw the revolver right there downstairs. We don't need it. We don't need to pick up things. We're gonna get the revolver for free later in the game, fully loaded, so we don't need to pick it up. This incredible feat of strength from Joel here. Incredible. He wants to outdo Tess, I think. That's my theory. I don't know, because I would never even think about this, but my man does it.
That's a big piece of wood, you know, to...
Yeah, they get separated here, and we have to get back to Ellie and Tess. You want to hold sprint here. You get a unique animation. You don't get a lot. It's in between a jog and a sprint, so he's faster than the jog, slower than the sprints. Now we can sprint, just run past the clicker. And we're gonna go up the stairs. There's another guy upstairs behind the door, and we can also just run past him. Which is very nice. He's standing there, and we're just gonna, yeah, fine, okay, we're gonna go. Bye. And we see Tess getting attacked by a runner, which is a very crucial thing to happen, and we're gonna talk about that later.
Fine.
So next section is to run through a window, get the plus sign away, go on top, hit that guy down, then the plus sign will go away. We're gonna explain the plus sign later on in the game, what it means, what it does, what it should be doing.
Yeah, you have to go through a specific window there. If you go through another window, it's very unlikely the plus sign will go away, so you need to go through the middle window. And this was not the best pattern. The best pattern is that you can just run straight through without even having to punch somebody, but yeah, sometimes the guy just rushes you in or blocks the window, and then you have to punch him. Nothing else you can do.
Right, so we're gonna skip the movie, then restart encounter, and then we're going to go to the Capitol building. And in the meanwhile, I'll have the host something for us. This is the moment.
Yes, I do indeed have something for you in the form of a donation. We got €5 from FireGirl427 with the simplest message ever, less than 3.
Less than 3.
And while I'm already talking, I quickly want to give a shout out to one of our event sponsors here, LWD. The BSG announcements are brought to you by the LWD LCT 440 Pure microphone, which I'm using right now to talk, and it has such a crisp quality. So thank you so much to LWD for sponsoring our event. I also quickly want to say you guys are doing awesome commentary.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Xoneris, for that donation, for that message. Yeah, I've already hosting my shift also, so very good microphones. Anyway, back to the Capitol building. What is happening right now is we're going to enter the Capitol building. We are encountering militia. Tess is going to sacrifice herself because she was bitten. So she's going spray killing down under, and it gives us the chance to run away.
And we're forced to look at her. You cannot do anything about the camera. We have to look at her. Game wants to rub it in.
Yeah.
We're going to jump right here, and then we're going to skip the first weapon pickup. We're not going to skip the pickup, but we're going to skip the animation of Joel looking at it by picking it up at a certain spot. We run past it a little bit, and then we can safely pick it up without getting the Joel staring at the gun thing for 10 seconds for no reason. So we're going to just throw a molly at the guys. They're all burned up, and we can run safely past through the downstairs area where we can get 2 patterns downstairs. We can sprint to a certain point, or we get the worst pattern, of course. We want the guy to go to the left. We have to kill him. We have to get through. Hopefully, oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, the only thing you don't want is to get stunned or grabbed. It's losing a bit of time. What we want is that guy to go to the left.
Stay low.
And then, yeah, we can safely go through. But now we have to, yeah, we take some damage. We get stunned a bit. And also, very fun animation you just saw. If you get shot and you crouch a little bit, and you sprint again, you cannot get stunned again. I mean, he can get shot, but he will not be affected by a shot. That's a very fun animation, actually. So, yeah, just crouch immediately after you get shot, wait for a little bit, then sprint again. You never get hit. You get grazed a lot, but you take damage, but you cannot get stunned.
Yeah, so Ellie is immune. That we do know from now on, because she is breathing in spores, and spores will turn you eventually into a runner, clicker, bloater, whatever, you know. She's immune, but Joel needs to put up a mask in order to breathe normally, just like those militia guys are going to do. But the thing is with Ellie, she can't swim. So the next section is coming up. We need to find a pallet to get her on, get her from A to B in order to get out of the subway and going to Billstown.
Yes, there's a handful of those puzzles through the entire game. Just, yeah, we call them puzzles. I don't know if you really could call them puzzles,
No,
but yeah, it's just
you can call them.
it's a small puzzle just to progress the area, and yeah.
Yeah, so
here's a little bit of specific movement here. You want to go up, down a little bit, and down, up. Just down and up, and that's the fast way. And I messed it up there, which is very good for me. You want to get up, surface. You want to surface right here at the pallet, but yeah. I messed it up. I was too close to the surface, and I messed it up. Here, 2 things can happen. Ellie can wait for us, which is the fastest, which is very nice from her, which makes up for my little mistake just now. Another pattern is that she can walk to the other side there, and yeah, she has to run all the way back to climb up this pallet. So Ellie is being very kind for us right now.
I got you.
And Ellie's gonna pick up a ladder, and she's gonna drop it into the water so we can climb up. But we're not gonna use that ladder because we can skip that with a restart encounter. As soon as Joel says, "I got it," we can restart encounter, and we skip the whole animation of Joel climbing up the ladder, and we are immediately at the other side. Saves a very small amount of time, but nevertheless, it saves time. So we do it.
I got it.
And see, there we are.
getting teleported to the other side.
Yeah, that's one of those restart encounters that just puts you a little bit ahead in the encounter in the area, which saves a little bit of time.
And now we are approaching Billstown, and Bill is something for us. At least we're gonna try to get Bill to get us a car, because we need to go to another place where the fireflies are.
And this is another example. In the very start of this area, once again, you have to crouch because you cannot walk or sprint to do anything. But after 10 or 15 seconds, just hold sprint and eventually you will start jogging.
You mean the woods?
Yeah.
3, 2, wow, it was fast. I didn't know the time, to be honest.
You haven't time away.
I just wanted to look interesting there. Never mind me.
You are interesting.
We're just admiring the view here. Me personally, I think this is the most graphically
Why don't you
and
just take me back to my
atmospherically. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the word.
yeah,
I just made up that word. Maybe it's just very pleasing to watch. It's a very fun area. A lot of encounters, a lot of enemies, lots of stress, a lot of things going on.
Weren't too high to be
One of my favorite
He's
sections.
a lot tougher than me.
Lot to talk about.
It has some downsides, but we'll get to that very
I
soon.
can get either one.
But
Back in the city.
graphically, atmosphere is amazing.
Trust me.
Yeah, so Quicky is going to pick up this plank. He's going to set it down in a specific location so he can grab it fastly enough to go from one side to another and then quickly drop off, restart encounter so he can save time.
Yeah, if you would put the ladder to the other side of it, he would have taken his sweet time putting down the plank, and yeah, you lose a bit of time. So you want to put it as far to the left as possible. Wait here for the plank to say place. We can go to the other side, and as soon as Joel's feet leave the ground, we can restart encounter and save a lot of time by having Ellie close to us, which is very important here. We want Ellie to be as close to us as possible because
Down here.
there's a gate we need to
Watch
open,
your step.
and
Good
it's
drop.
blocked by a pipe, and Ellie's going to do that for us. And for that to happen, we have to need Ellie very close to us. So we're just going to take a little detour for no reason. We don't need this stuff. Absolutely no reason for it. We just do this to give Ellie the opportunity to close up to us. And you hear Ellie whistling, and we call it the whistle strat. And now you
trying to
press
learn how to
L3, hold triangle, and she immediately can climb. You can immediately let her climb up and open the door for us. If you don't do that, you can lose 4, 5, 6 seconds if you don't get that right. But that's usually, it's very consistent, so there's no damage done here. And right now I'm gonna fire a bullet. It's a question a lot of people ask when they first see this run. Why are you firing a bullet here? Why are you doing that? Very simple, we get sprint. We get a nice little sprint here for 5 seconds to that board you see over there. Yep, and then we go over into a jog animation. But without firing the bullet, he would just have
So
this
let's say you get
animation.
a car from this buddy of yours.
Just speed him up for a little bit.
Then what?
Yeah, because there are like 2 clickers around, and if there are enemies nearby, you're going to get yourself out of hideout by shooting or whatever. You get a sprint boost.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a way to alert the clicker, so yeah, you can just get a sprint here. We're gonna pick up 2 arrows here and make a nice jump. There we go. Pick up the ladder very specifically. Every ladder, I mean, most of the ladder have a very specific way of picking it up. This one you just want to cross and just pick up in the middle, so we can place it up as fast as possible. And now we're going to do something very interesting here. Normally you would have to cross this plank, then Ellie's going to cross the plank, and it takes forever before you can move the plank again. But we're going to do a very specific trick here. Place the plank at a certain spot. You want it to cross the silver line right to the right. This is very close. Am I going to get it?
Just tight.
I didn't
No.
do it. That's ooh, game. That's not. I don't accept this. It's on the gray. If it's on the gray, it usually means game is trolling right now. Usually, if it's on the gray,
Yeah.
it means you can just pick up the plank. Ellie goes downstairs and finds her way up there. But game said no, sir.
Oh, it's 5 seconds additional.
That loses quite a bit of time. It's very annoying. Can happen to the best.
All right.
But that was, I would have said that was correct. It should be on the, if it's the plank's on the gray, it should be fine, but game refused.
Yeah, the game is full with shenanigans, memes, etc. Every runner has encountered different times when it's like, oh, never seen that before. What's this? This is new, you know. Every time, and the game is like 10 years old. Still encountering.
It's very broken in a lot of areas, and yeah, you just need to accept that things like that can happen. Joe has that much health. That's what I said earlier. That big health is giving you the opportunity to just run straight through 2 nail bombs here, 2 traps that Bill set against infected. I mean, we're almost dead, but we make it, and that's because the extra health we got because we're playing on New Game Plus. And Joe's gonna walk right into Bill's trap, which to me is a very intricate trap for only 1 infected, so it's not going to do much if you have hordes of infected, and this whole trap's only set for 1 guy. Seems like a waste, to be honest, but we fall for it, unfortunately, and Ellie's going to have to cut a rope, because there's a counterweight on the fridge. Ellie has to cut a rope for us to be able to drop down. But soon we're gonna find out there's some infected around, and we're gonna need to kill them in a specific order to continue on. And here's where the better weapon sway comes into play, because if you don't have upgrade weapon sway, this is a nightmare, to be honest. Still for me, it's still hard, but no weapon sway makes this a lot easier. So yeah, there we go.
Shit, here they come.
Runners require 2 pistol shots to die, and clickers require 4. So we need to reload here. There are going to be 2 enemies. Perfect pattern would be for this guy in the back to also come in front, but he's in the back, so it's a bit more difficult shots. And the clicker's going to take 4 bullets. Unfortunately, we have to reload, but we're still going to get through pretty fast.
Anytime, Ellie.
And we're going to... Ellie's going to get close to releasing the roll, but she falls off. We get thrown into the air a little bit more. And there are going to be a second wave of enemies you also need to kill in a specific order. Ellie going to give us some extra ammo. Don't tell me where she got it. I have no clue.
Damn it.
We have to kill those guys in a specific order. This... not that one. I can still fix this. Reload. Oh, 2 headshots. That's very nice. That saves time. I didn't try for that, to be honest. I just want to kill as fast. Lucky headshots, but who's counting? Okay, that was pretty okay. Second wave very fast. We don't have to reload.
Nice.
Just what you don't want in this second, specifically the second wave, is you have to reload extra. Just kill them as... Reload at the good specific times. Don't waste any bullets, don't miss. And mash square, I almost forgot. That would have been very embarrassing. I forgot to press square for 2 seconds. I found out just in time, or I would have died in a very creaky way. I'm very known in the community for stuff like that. Some little silly concentration mistakes. I have my runs die in very interesting ways.
Anyway, there's Bill.
Yep.
And Bill is known for his plus sign.
Yep. Let's hope we're not going to see it today, but who knows.
We'll see.
Because if Bill gets a plus sign, you have to free him. The guy has a machete and a shotgun, but if he gets grabbed, yeah, you have to save him.
Yeah.
And he can get a plus sign in very annoying spots, which lose a lot of time. So let's hope he doesn't do it, but we're going to find out.
So we're here in a cafe, and we're going to pick up some items, so we don't have to
Thank you.
do that again. Also, the bow, we have seen that before, but we leave it like this, and now we have skipped the animation.
Yeah, right before I misplaced the plank, you can pick up the bow. But if you pick up the bow right there, you get the animation I talked about earlier. He's gonna stare at a bow like he's never seen one before. Loses a crazy amount of time, so we'll just pick it up here where it doesn't lose any time. He doesn't do the staring.
Stay with me.
Yeah, we do a specific movement here. You want Bill to move back right there like he did, so we can move past him very fast here without stopping. This was perfect, actually.
Perfect movement.
Sometimes you have to bop into him to move him, but if you do it
It's just a job.
if you do it the way it's supposed, you should be able to move without hesitating, without stopping. So we're going to get ahead of him here. And yeah, we're going to do a little restart encounter here as soon as Joel's feet hit the ground to get Bill ahead of us. Yep, and we are placed a little bit further.
Very nice.
This is a fun little strat. Usually, Bill's going to go to that runner over there and kills it very slowly. Loses a lot of time. We magically kill it with a brick. And yeah, Bill is going to open the door instantly. And we're going to kill a lot of enemies right here. A lot of infected, few clickers, few runners. Almost all of them we're going to kill right now with a well-placed Molotov. And then there's 3 left. 1 with the rifle, and then the next 2 we're going to kill with revolver shots, if I don't miss.
Nice.
Could have done that a little bit better. Revolver's not great right now, but Bill's moving fast behind us. We have to wait for him to do his dialogue. He's going to open the gate for us. We're going to pick up some supplies in the garden house, garden shed, I would think that's the correct word, and then we're going to get to the next area.
This way. And up we go.
Yeah, some supply. We don't pick... Oh, I missed a little bit. Don't think it matters too much, but we don't pick a lot of supplies because we get a lot of bombs for free because it's easy mode. A lot of areas there's just a Molotov there, there's a smoke bomb there, there's a nail bomb there. So we don't pick up a lot of stuff, but this we have to pick up to craft. We're gonna craft a lot of Molotovs, so we're gonna need a shit ton of supplies for Molotovs.
Yeah, here we are at the hideout for Bill. Is in a church, and we're going to get a shotgun and a nail bomb. And from this point on, we are getting familiar with the new weapons. Quick is doing a certain route in order to get some free extra additional supplies, so we don't have to craft anything along the way, because crafting does take time, and we don't want that. We want to go fast. So this is also a sequence that Creaky is, he cannot skip. Joel is looking at the nail bomb, and yeah.
Yeah, it's very silly. It's New Game Plus, so you would say Joel's familiar with all the bombs, all the weapons, but unfortunately some bombs and weapons we cannot skip the animation of him staring. So yeah, we just have to accept it. Here I did some specific movement downstairs. You have to take a few turns to let Bill catch up to you. You want Bill to be a little bit in front of you in this area, so he's going to open the window for us, and we're going to do another movement trick right there. If you do it correctly, you can move instantly in the same time with Bill through the window, and if you don't line this up correctly, you cannot get it. We got it instantly, very nice. And if you don't do that, you cannot get, you have to wait for Bill to get across, and you lose 4 seconds. So little movement tricks, always nice to get those first try.
So now we are going to go through the graveyard, where Kiki will shoot down every clicker that he encounters, and we're going to the high school because Bill will get some items for us to get us a car, and then we're going to go away.
I'm on it.
So Kiki is going to shoot specifically.
Oh no, I didn't kill him. Oh,
Did you get him?
I don't kill him.
Doesn't matter. He will come eventually. Also, this is.
Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
This is also the place where Bill is going to get
ammo. Ammo? Oh, nice.
Oh, you get one.
Well, that's not what I want. That's the funny thing about easy mode. You can get no ammo for absolutely no reason. Sometimes you get a lot of drops here. Sometimes you get absolutely nothing. Now we're very short on the shotgun, so normally would get a drop from the first enemy we're going to kill here, but believe it or not, sometimes it happens that this guy didn't drop ammo. Luckily he drops now. This is one of the most broken areas in the game. Bill can get a plus sign here, he can get grabbed and lose you a lot of time. Fortunately for us he doesn't, but still the ammo drops are not what I want it to be honest. We're getting very bad on drops. I think we can get through. Yeah, that's very nice. This can take a lot longer, I can tell you. I've waited here for 20-25 seconds because no reason. Bill got stuck behind. He got grabbed by somebody at the very last moment. And sometimes you can be here in time and you just don't get the triangle. It's very random. And I need to get drops here, otherwise we have in big trouble for the next area. So hopefully the clickers inside here will drop. Very nice. Hopefully he drops as well. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
This saves a lot of time for the next area, because I've had times where I enter this next area with 0 shotgun, and believe me, you don't want that. Absolutely not. It's a big no-no.
Because the next area, before we are going to enter the school, we need to cross a decent amount of area with cars, and we need to climb over a bus, etc. So we need those additional shotgun shells to get every runner that over there.
Yeah, we had the time to pick up that stuff because it takes a while for Bill to get in his position, so we don't lose time by picking up the pistol bullets. We don't waste time by picking off the Molotov or the arrows. Bill takes his sweet time opening the garage door anyway, so we pick everything up. And this is one of the restart encounters that puts the enemies in a certain position, which at least makes it, for me, makes it a lot easier and more consistent.
Try not to make a sound.
We're going to shotgun everybody. That's just a plain story, actually. They want to kill the last enemies, and they're closest to the bus at the end. Oh, 2 for 1, very nice. Perfect.
Also drop there.
You want Bill to follow, you want Ellie to follow, and you want the enemies to follow. This is actually amazing RNG. And we're gonna go to the bus, and we got a lot of drops as well, so this is a very good outside high score, I would say. I would take this in a serious run, to be honest.
I think you have a full stack there, shotgun shells.
Yeah, the game makes up for the bad ammo drops earlier, but we have plenty now. But yeah, I have had this area from the start of the graveyard area to here without 15 enemies not dropping ammo. And it's easy mode, so you say that's not possible, but it can happen, I can tell you. We're going to wait for Bill a little bit here. We cannot climb up the ladder instantly because it affects the next part. We also need to drop off specifically here to the right side. If you don't do that, You have to open a window, and if you don't do all those things, there's a big chance you don't get the triangle prompt here for the door. But we did it perfectly, so we can move the window instantly and save ourselves and get into the next area, which also has a lot of enemies.
Yeah, and we are now on our way through the high school and on our way to the gym. And in the gym we're going to encounter a bloater. But before we're going to do that, Cookie's going to Molotov the clicker. He's going to go shoot this one, and we have now another additional clicker. He's going to pick up the nail bomb here. And we have 3 additional runners, and that's it for this section.
I need to. I should have reloaded my revolver. That's not. I can't reload because in the next area we're gonna meet a bloater. Bloaters look very big and scary, but they have one big weakness. If you shot them below the kneecap with a revolver, you can kill them with 5 shots. And we can also use the hunting rifle and kill them very easily with 2 bullets. But we need rifle ammo specifically next in other areas. And so this is a little bit more difficult, but we absolutely need to do this. He can reload speed helps you. I can reload very fast, and I want to hit him 5 times in the lower leg.
Very clean.
There we go. Kill those guys very fast. And as soon as there appears there on the screen, we can restart encounter, and everybody's in a great position, and we can move this sequence on a little bit. Gonna be 3 more enemies. The bloater dropped a lot of shotguns, so we're gonna pick that up. Reload if you need to. And we're gonna kill the last 3 guys. Again, pick up a bit of supplies before the last guy shows up. Shoot him. Wait for Bill to move. We can immediately restart, and we're gonna leave the gym.
Very nice. What Quickie there does is he rapidly switches his shotgun without having the reload animation. So that's really cool feature to see that. So he will be able to shoot really fast.
No. Oh, I don't want this. This is very bad. Don't want Bill to get out of here. Well, at least we got ammo.
Yeah, we got some free ammo here.
Yeah. You want to be ahead of them here, but I messed the movement up there. I did something wrong.
Okay, so now we're going to go do the truck push. But before we're going to do the truck push, the host has something to say.
I do indeed, because we got another donation in. We got another €5 from Durim, hashtag 2759, saying, "You guys are awesome. Love to see you in a marathon, mate. Good luck and have fun for the rest of the run."
Will do, Durham. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you.
Awesome.
Good idea.
While I'm speaking once again, I just quickly want to give a shout out to ESA. This is the channel we're on right now. ESA hosts a variety of marathon besides their own, including BSG, the British UKSG, and also the fun Mimi hackathon. So if you're a big fan of speedrun marathons and you haven't done so already, please consider following the Twitch channel you're watching right now.
Get ready.
And back to you guys.
Thank you, Xoneris, because we have a lot of talking to do. Quickie is here is going to shoot this clicker in order to cancel an additional mob spawn here, and he's going to push the truck with Bill. From this point on, he's going to throw a nail bomb to the right with the vehicle that will explode and will kill eventually a couple of enemies, and shooting his way down to the other side of the road, where Ellie is going to pop the clutch, if they call it like that, and then he is going to jump into the car and drive away.
Instant pushing.
Very nice.
Bill sometimes just thinks, yeah, we have a truck to push, I don't care, I'm gonna wait for 6 seconds and do nothing. It can happen at any wave. It's the most annoying thing ever because there's literally nothing else going on. You just kill those guys. You want them to rush you. They didn't rush perfectly, but it's fine. And here's Bill thinking, I've seen worse, but he took his sweet time there again. But yeah, it's a pretty quick area. I think we did pretty well.
Very clean fight there. So Joel is running towards the truck, and one prompt is there, and yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I don't have enough revolver, so I'm gonna use. There's 2 strats I can use in the next area where we start at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna use the easiest strat. I'm gonna use the hunting rifle on those guys.
That's good.
Usually wants to use the revolver to headshot those guys, but I don't have enough ammo for that, so we're gonna do the simple, easy strat and kill those people with the rifle. First we get a little scene. We got attacked by so-called hunters. They set a trap They rammed our car with a huge bus. We crashed into the store, and now they're coming after us, and we have to defend ourselves. So quite a bunch of enemies. So yeah.
Yeah, here also is going to Quickie is going to perform a certain strat in order to get the enemies in a certain direction or keep them in a certain direction, so he can shoot them in a specific order without losing too much ammo/time here. So also fun fact here, right, with Ellie?
Yep. If you time this, if you hear Ellie say get, you hold sprint, press square, you skip a little bit of dialogue. Saves, I won't say half a second, but it's a fun little thing if you know it.
What's wrong with these guys?
So yeah, we're gonna get 3 guys here. We're gonna just kill them with the rifle very easily, no problem.
Watch out!
And then there's gonna be 3 other enemies that will be climbing over the bus. And they will appear at the same time, no matter how fast you kill these. Hello, can I? The gun didn't fire. Doesn't matter, I think I'm fine. As I was about to say, those enemies over the bus always spawn at the same amount of time. Doesn't matter how fast you kill those first 3 guys, they always spawn at the same time.
One behind you.
Oh, what? Who did I miss? Oh, I missed the plane guy. Oh, I'm silly. I was too happy about those other guys. Am I still in time for the strat?
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Oh, no. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Wow, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we can kill those enemies through the bus. And we actually didn't lose time. So you would say, well, you didn't kill that shotgun guy. It doesn't matter. Because the encounter ends when those 3 guys are dead over the bus, and they always spawn at the same time. So if you're in time to kill those guys, you just don't lose time. It looked very badly. I forgot the guy. It's absolutely embarrassing, but
it doesn't matter.
We didn't lose any time.
We did good. We did good.
And speedrunners don't want to lose time, and I didn't lose time. So
There's some pretty gnarly
I'm
stuff
pretty
in
happy
here.
about that.
Yeah.
Ellie!
Right.
So, Joel is holding up this garage door, and we're slowly going to enter, and we're going towards the hotel.
Yes.
But before we're going to enter the hotel, like I said earlier before, Joel can upgrade his car with the workbench, etc., etc. But we're not going to use that. We also have here the first smoke bomb. We don't want to use that also. At the start.
Yeah, once again, because we will get the animation where Joel says, oh, a smoke bomb. I've never seen that before. Let's look at it for 10 seconds.
Yep.
And we don't want that. Simple as that. As soon as you see the triangle here, press it, immediately restart, and you skip a little in-game thing where he looks at the burned bodies over there.
All right.
Yep.
Here's
And
the
there's
bridge.
the bridge.
That's our way out of here.
Yep, that's the outs. We're in Pittsburgh right now. We want to leave Pittsburgh.
Slow
so
down. Wait for me.
we want to get to that bridge eventually. Fall down here at a good angle.
You
Yes,
let me go
nice.
first.
Very nice.
Keep your voice down.
Not particularly difficult, but still need to do it. Pick up the stuff here. We need that later. And now I have to decide which strat I'm going to use because my ammo situation is not ideal, but I think I know what I'm going to do. Hopefully I'll get a drop. I'm going to rifle the first guy, shotgun the last 2 guys, and we should be fine. You can use a lot of different strats here, but I think with my current ammo, this is the best thing I can do actually. This guy survived, I think. Did he?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
I picked the rifle. There you go. No. We need that drop. That's very nice, actually. And you were gonna pick up the
That bridge
smoke
looks
bomb.
pretty far.
This animation I forgot to tell you about earlier. Joel has very long arms. He can pick up stuff from. I mean, I've seen him pick up stuff up from 5-6 meters. I'm not over exaggerating. He can pick up stuff up. I don't know why they did that, but he can pick up stuff from outrageous lengths. So we can pick up stuff from very far away. We want to have very specific movement here. Stop sprinting right here. Sprint again here. Let go of sprint, hopping over this. 2 steps, we can sprint again, and we're gonna run past a lot of enemies there in the bookstore actually. We skip a lot of enemies here. We're just running past them. Hi, thank you, bye. See you again, never again. You want to fall down in a specific way? Perfectly.
There
that
we
was
go. Very nice.
I love those kind of things. Perfect movement.
That was good.
Very nice. No damage at all. We're full health going into the close to the hotel.
Yeah, because if Quickie was a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, he will have fall damage, and then it could cost 1 or 2 bars. You don't want that.
Again, one of those little cutscenes where you cannot skip, you cannot restart. You just have to watch it and wait it out for a bit. This one's not too bad, around 10 seconds, I'd say. And then once again, we got one of those infamous pallet puzzles, you could say. We have to find a pallet for Ellie to be able to climb up the truck you see over there, and we can enter the hotel on the right there.
We're a little closer.
So we see the pallet way over there, and we have to swim towards it. So we're gonna go
If you get me up there,
below the
I can
surface,
use that
which is the fastest. It's animation underwater faster as above water, if I'm correct. So
Yeah.
just gonna swim here, surface at the correct time, pick up the pallet, and we're gonna get Ellie on the truck.
There we go. Yeah, so it's the fastest way to dual swim underwater in order to get the pallet for Ellie.
What the hell?
And we're coming up to one of the most dangerous areas of the game, the hotel. Because the hotel has one very specific thing that can happen that loses every run possible.
What was that all about?
And well, I'm gonna explain. We have to get, in order to get through, we have to get through an elevator.
Okay.
And sometimes you can execute everything perfectly and you get caught at the elevator by the enemies. You have to restart encounter and your run's over because you can easily lose a minute there. And you can restart encounter, but the area sometimes is pretty broken and you will still get alerted for no reason. And yeah, it's always big relief when we get through the elevator without being alerted. It's a run. It's a run ender.
It's a run killer.
It's the biggest run ender there is, to be honest.
Yeah.
If that happens, it's over. No matter what. I can be a minute ahead here, play perfect. Elevator says no, runs over, and we're in tears.
Now you just need to find a way up.
Happens a lot to me, honestly. Yesterday it happened in practice, so I hope that means I won't get it today, which will be very nice because I haven't had it 3 months before that. So
It's clear, Ellie.
I hope the game is going to be gentle.
We have faith in you, Quickie.
Yeah, I don't have faith in the game though. So there's that. So yeah, we're just gonna run through it. We can run past the enemies. We're gonna kill 3 guys upstairs, and then if all goes right, we should be able to enter the elevator and make our way to the next area. So hopefully the game is gracious and gives me the elevator, but
Yeah.
who knows? We never know.
It's an RG game, people. It's amazing what this game does and doesn't do. So Quickie is going to run past guards, and when he is going here, passing by, going towards this window, if he goes to the window, he's going to climb up. When he's going to climb up, he's going to shoot down 3 people in a specific order, and hope he is going to get them, because he's going to do the strat. There we go. 1, 2, 3, perfectly. When he is going to shoot down these 3 people, he's going to drop a nail bomb in a specific point, and then he's going to enter the elevator without.
Yeah, because we're going to get pursued by other enemies, but they run into the nail bomb, and it gives us just enough time to open this elevator. So this is very important. It's always my heart rate goes up here because.
Oh yeah, got it.
No. Wait. Yeah, okay. It can get at the very, you can get caught at the very last moment. I was like,
That's just shooting.
yeah. So don't.
Come on.
We clapped at the good RNG. We
It's
clapped
because
at the good RNG.
it can happen that Joel opens the elevator and you still can get the get
and then
caught
it's going
animation.
to shut down.
Yeah, you hear Ellie say "watch out," and then the Ellie "watch out" means your run's over, and
Then it's
like I
done.
said, I'm in tears, and
Okay.
I've lost
It doesn't happen.
dozens of runs to that. Honestly, it's a very annoying thing because you can execute perfectly, and it just happens.
Yeah.
Even the top runners don't know what happens there. It can happen to everyone, but
it didn't happen.
it's very rare, luckily. So.
It didn't happen, people. We're still going on. We're still going strong. Joel is falling down.
And he survives this. Very impressive. I mean, it's one of the most impressive things I've seen all day, actually. More impressive than Tess.
Yeah. Tessus was, done deal.
Falls down very high and
You okay?
is
Anyway.
on his back, and he's fine. He just shakes it off, and he's gonna find a way to get back to Ellie. And we have to go through this basement. I have to swim a bit,
No!
dive a bit, and then we're gonna go to the next area. On our way
I'll
to
make my
Ellie,
way up to you.
who's on a few levels above us.
I'll try.
And once again, we're going to do the diving thing. We want to dive, then go up a bit, dive a bit, go up a bit. I did that very horribly. Don't take notes from me, guys, from swimming. Then we go again. We go to the next area. Joe can hold his breath for quite a while, so I managed to drown here once, one of my famous run enders, but we're gonna not talk about that. I just did. Very nice. All right. And we're going to a very interesting encounter as well, where there's a lot of stalkers. Stalkers are I think, one of the most annoying enemies. They can slap you, they can grab you, and they're very evasive. They're very hard to kill sometimes. We want to drop a nail bomb here because we have to turn on the generator right now, and if he wouldn't place the nail bomb, we would get caught by one of those stalkers midway through pulling this generator. So you heard a blow, the guy's dead, and we can easily pull the generator, which opens the door later in the section that will allow us to continue to the next area. I have a lot of shotguns, so I'm gonna pick up the key card, which also helps to open the door. We're gonna wait here a little bit, watch the stalkers, what they're gonna do, and then pray, honestly. We got 0 stalkers, which is very impressive. No, I didn't say that. Oh, yeah, he was.
Jinxed it.
He was like, no, 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 no.
There's another one coming.
And there's one chasing, which is very nice because he's not allowed in here. This is one of the stupidest things in the game because it's programmed to not be able to enter this area, but that stalker says, nope, I'm just gonna go in here and ruin your day. Also, many runs lost here. He's not supposed to be there, but sometimes he's just there.
Yeah. I gotta find Ellie.
So we get a lot of sprint speed, and we're gonna kill some human enemies here who are also in the hotel. We're gonna rifle the first 2 guys. Pick up any dropped ammo, which allows us for a good next love ammo. And you stand up. Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's the way we're gonna do it. We get a lot of rifle drops, which we need in the next area. We're shotgunning the third guy, pistol for the last guy. It saves us some. That's not what I want. I pressed the wrong button. Job. Climb up the ladder, and we're gonna get kicked in the face. And the guy's gonna try to drown us. But Ellie is coming to the rescue. Mash square like a maniac here. And one fun thing is here, the game tricks you here. It says here to press square, but I'm not pressing anything. But nothing happens, we're not dying. Ellie's still saving us. Few areas where it happens, the game says you have to press this button, but you actually don't have to press the button. And yeah, Ellie shot the guy in the face. Very nice. And getting that rifle drop is very important because we have to 4 or 5 bullets minimal hunting rifle for the next area. And we don't have to pick up that brick. We also didn't need that in the basement, so that saves us time. We don't have to pick up the brick.
We need to get back out.
And in a little hallway to the right here, there's a lot of rifle ammo in a drawer, but on the right here, but we don't need it. We have 8. We have way too much actually, but it's fine.
It's good. Better safe than sorry.
Yep, we're not complaining.
So here we're going to push down the piano. We're gonna climb up, and then we're going to the next area. And the next area is kind of tricky because he needs to shoot down 13 guys within, what is it? 32 seconds?
No, not you're exaggerating right now, but there's 13 enemies. We're gonna use bombs and rifle ammo, and if done very good, you're gonna kill 13 enemies in around 35, 36 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
So it's very,
There, how's that?
very pleasing fight if it goes smoothly, but you still need to focus. There's some hard shots in there. But
Yeah, so nail bomb, Molotov.
also a very good area to reload your guns if you don't have to, if you haven't already.
So let's focus for a little bit.
Yeah, this is going very quickly, so hopefully I do it perfectly. Let's go.
Yeah, I should have known better.
Nail bomb the first guys, they're all gonna die. Rifle him. This is the hardest shot, the guy through the window. Perfectly. That's the hardest shot. Actually, this rest of it should be fine. We're gonna molly the guys who come up through there. Oh, this guy. There, you rifle the sniper. Rifle the molly guy. Turn back a little bit. There's some enemies gonna spawn right here. Rifle him. Rifle him. And that's it. We're done.
Perfect.
And we're gonna switch to the bow here, which is very important. And yeah.
All right, come
Perfect fight, I'd say. I'd take that in a row,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Any day of the week. Perfect frag.
Let's go. Very nice.
Safety's on. Did
you
you
get
know how to
rifle
switch it
action?
off?
I do.
You gotta respect it. This is not.
Yes.
It's one of the most satisfying fights of the game if done perfectly. It's within 30 seconds, 35 seconds, you're killing 13 guys.
Yeah,
very pleasing.
it looks really easy, but it's very hard to do. Trust me.
Stupid
It's a
chain
very
stuff.
hard strat. So here Joel is going to jump.
There.
Yeah, we're going to do a nice little movement trick here. The game wants you to pick up that thing beneath that, and we'll push that over here, but we can just do this, climb up instantly, and skip that whole thing. Saves a lot of time.
Sure.
And this is one of the biggest breaks you have in the run. This run doesn't have a lot of breaks, honestly, for you to go to the bathroom, grab something to eat or drink. This one's one of the closest. This one's around 50-55 seconds. You cannot skip it. You cannot restart encounter. You just have to watch innocent people get hunted by the hunters who want their shoes, their clothes. They're looking for anything. And yeah, we have to watch. We cannot do anything. They have a very big gun there. And yeah, we cannot do anything. So.
Yeah. So if the host had a short and snappy message for us, this is the moment.
Yeah, sure. Kind of caught me off guard there.
No worries. Keep you awake, Xoneris.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mies.
You're welcome,
I
buddy.
appreciate you. Let's see, so how about we go with another sponsor? Renabo, for example, is a plush maker and a game developer who is currently working on Floating Wonderland, a retro-style 2D puzzle platformer that uses gravity to solve puzzles as you progress through several different stages. Wishlisted now on Steam and follow @Renabo Games on Twitter for updates. So yeah, some of our cool plushies that you can win as prizes are donated by them. And talking about prizes, whenever you do donate, there's a few cool prizes you can win. There's too many to just count them out right now, but if you're interested, you can just use the chat command !prizes and just take a look at yourself. And if you fancy something, consider donating, because at the end of the day, all of your donations, 100% of it, will go directly towards our charity of choice, which is mine. So thank you everybody for donating.
Thank you so much, Xoneris, for that message. A lot has happened in between. What Cricket does, he selected the bow. He shoot down five guards, 5 militia people, and with that, he skipped 2 additional that was hiding into the building. And yeah, that saves a lot of time. Yeah, they actually despawn there, so it's very nice. If you kill them stealth, those guys are just killed with the bow. If you kill them stealth without an alert, those guys just, yeah, they vanish into thin air and nothing happens. But if you get alerted, it's very bad. You have to kill all of them or you have to restart encounter. I would advise restart encounter, because killing those guys is very annoying. You have to run upstairs, you have to do a lot of stuff, so we just do it this way. All right. Here's Cricky, who's going to go for the additional strat here to... He didn't pick it up! Nope. I pressed triangle. Game wins. Sorry. No worries. So, should be so he slightly gets shot by the car with the big gun on it. And we are now going to go for a certain way to meet 2 additional guys. He's going to join with us with the adventure, Henry and Sam. And Henry and Sam are also like, yeah, they're like brothers, and yeah, also getting together. And yeah, we're going to go to the radar tower to get some supplies. Joel's fine, by the way, guys. Don't worry about all the blood. He's fine. No worries. He can still run, jump, and do anything. Yeah. Nice and flexible. Our guy. And this is also the start of those Easter eggs, right? Easter eggs? Yeah. With the down with the toy store. Ah, now we're gonna get to that. Follow me. We're gonna follow Henry here. Sorry about that. We have to wait for a bit before we can do anything. Henry's gonna open the door. Not much we can do. We have to wait for him. Where are you from? And then we're gonna try to get ahead of Henry by skipping and hopping over some stairs right here. It's very fun to watch if it is successful. So we're gonna... Oh, Joel, don't do me like that. We're gonna go very fast, hopefully. Well, Henry is having different ideas. Just I think it's still fun. Yeah, if you don't get far ahead of Henry enough, you're gonna slow down. You can't jog anymore. So even though that looked very scuffed, we still managed to jog the entire way and be ahead of Henry. Was what you want. Once again, one of those scenes where we can't do anything, we can't restart, we can't skip. We just have to watch the truck pass us by as we're entering a toy store, which has a very nice Easter egg, as Mies already said. In the back, you can already see some board games. And if you could look closely, it's from other games from Naughty Dog. There's a Jack and Dexter board game, you can see right there. And there's also an Uncharted game. I'm gonna just run. I have time here. I can show you guys. I think it's Uncharted 2, if I'm not wrong. Yep, Uncharted board game. I think it's from Uncharted 2. We're close. That's a nice little Easter egg. We have to wait for Henry here.
We're gonna need some drops here. And hopefully, we're gonna kill 3 enemies here, and hopefully, we can get those.
Additional items.
Yep, we're gonna need some rifle drops. Gonna kill those first 2 guys with the rifle. Shotgun the last. If he's, where is he? Where is he? That's never happened before in my life. Where is he? Hello, sir. This is amazing. Where is he? Where is he? What?
Wow.
Oh, okay, this.
Yeah, that's shenanigans. That's the last.
That's ridiculous. He's not supposed to be there at all.
Not bad.
He won't get spawned. He was there, but he wasn't.
I have to wait for Henry here. I was too impatient. Henry is doing Henry.
Oh.
Henry, can you climb up, please? You have to wait for Henry to climb up, and he's taking. Wow, Henry.
Come on.
Henry
Henry.
On
is.
this truck.
Henry's worse than Bill in this run. I haven't said that a lot, but that's insane what he does there. Sometimes he just stands there. Yeah, I have to climb that up, but I refuse. For absolutely no reason.
Yeah, what you got, man? What you got?
This guy is rushing into a shotgun with no gun. That's very smart. So he's going to get killed, and we have no rifle, which is not good actually.
Through this door.
Which will require some improv from me, but I'll figure it out in the meantime.
So close to them.
I'm the only one with the key, man. Where'd you get that? I killed one.
So here we are going to wait in the office of Henry and Sam. We're going to wait in the falling of darkness. Then we're going to hopefully successfully pass down the searchlight in order to get through the sewers.
Yep. Usually you want to have at least 2 or 3 rifle here. So this is very rare, so I need to improvise and figure it out. And I don't have a lot of revolver as well, so this is going to require a lot of improvisation. Giving him a little nudge here so he opens the door a bit faster. Little time save, but very small. And we're going to the next cutscene.
Hey, y'all stay close, okay?
So yeah, in the cutscene we saw that there was a lot of guards through the gate we want to pass, and
Relax, old man.
we decided it was best to do it at night. Henry, can you move for the love of God? And yeah, we were just going to go at night because it is our best shot. So we're going to try to get all those guys and move on to the next area. This is also a very funny thing. Joe can get through a door, and we can enter the area a bit sooner as we should be able to. Very nice, perfect. Saves a lot of time. Enemies spawn in, and now improvisation starts. The shotgun first. Hopefully this guy drops a rifle. He does not, which means
The other one knows.
Oh, headshot him. Throw the well. Can you throw the bomb? To kill him too. There's the other guy. I have to kill him too. Can I still do this? Who's alive? Who's alive? I don't see him. Oh, there's the ammo. No, Molotov guy's alive, unfortunately. I'm still not dead. Can he die? And he drops ammo.
Nice.
That's nice.
We did it.
Very close call though.
Yeah, it's a big time loss, but I hadn't much choice. I didn't have rifle ammo, and that is very necessary for this area to work. And I didn't have revolver as well. So normally, if I don't have rifle in this area, I would have used a revolver because revolver is a 2-hit kill on humans, but pistol takes 3 shots. And I don't have ammo, I think, to shoot the guy upstairs. Do I have? I can try to do it with the revolver.
Wait.
I missed. Okay, I hit him. Second try. Yeah, my ammo situation is absolutely horrible. But
All right, check it out.
hopefully we can get some drops later on. But and Joel's health is also not at his finest, but should be able to manage. Also, this is also a scene we cannot skip, unfortunately. We can in any percent, but we cannot do it. We have to wait out.
Yeah, there were recently 2 big skips, pretty big skips are discovered in this game on 8%. So it did break the game wide open, and new world records has been set. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, on the new thing that's been found, we're gonna we skip this whole thing. It saves a lot of time. It's pretty easy to do as well, but yeah.
We're not going to do any
No,
percent.
hopefully I can get through the next area. I have very low health, so hopefully I can do my strat perfectly. There's 4 guys inside the bar. I'm gonna throw a Molotov, and that should kill all of them. Luckily, the restart. I'm gonna do a restart encounter just before.
Camera angle.
Because if you don't, you get a certain camera angle that you cannot fix, and yeah, it looks like Joel is drunk or the game is drunk. You cannot progress properly, and also important benefit, you get health back. See, our health is suddenly very nice. Hopefully, I can do this perfectly. I think I did it perfectly. We killed all the enemies. Very nice. I get ammo. I didn't kill everybody who's alive. Somewhat. There he is, my boy. Pipe guy. There he is. That was Pipe guy. Unfortunately,
One hit.
we want to kill 4 of them, but sometimes one survives. So. But he only took 1 hit. He loses 5-10 seconds. Unfortunate.
Yeah, he's going to Cookie is going to take a certain amount of pad without triggering a cutscene.
Yep.
Shooting a barrel. Also,
Yeah, I can do it. I have just enough shotgun to go for the... It skips a little animation of Joel being shot down if you shot this canister. Joel, you skip it and saves a few seconds.
yeah,
For some reason the guy misses you. Very nice, very convenient.
yeah, you're skipping like the cutscene where Joe is falling down and getting up again, so he did skip that. And Henry and Sam was like, okay, grab a hand, come join us again, while Joe is punching him in the face. It's like, okay, yeah, not cool though, leaving us hanging there. And here is going to, Joel is going to do the reset encounter while he is skipping. Yeah.
This is one of the
Little
biggest.
piece.
This also saves a very large amount of time. We can restart here and we appear again at the gate instantly, which saves a lot of time. Actually, I think it's more than 10 even. Otherwise, you have to walk up here. There's going to be a little dialogue. You cannot hit triangle immediately. So that restart encounter saves a bunch of time. Sewers has a bunch of restart encounters that save a very large amount of time. There are categories where you're not allowed to restart encounter, and I can tell you, if you don't do the restart encounters in sewers, you lose 40-50 seconds just because of them. So, but we're allowed to do them in this category, and we're gonna do it. So, this is one of those things again. You cannot jog, so you have to crouch walk again. But if you leave the pipe, we can jog again. Get past Henry, and immediately go to right path. We can go left, we can go right, but left is the fastest, so we go left. This way. And take the lead as we find our way out of the sewers.
Yeah, you have also like a little direction here. You can get to the playground, if you might call it. You can shoot some ball there. Have some certain secret areas to pick up some items. Well, you don't need that. We're fully upgraded, so we don't need that. Here is Joel is going to dive a little bit down. He's going to get the pipe from the cogwheel that allows Henry and Sam to open up the gate. And when that's done, we're gonna grab the pallet because none of us can swim. Only Ellie is going to go onto the pallet. I don't know why, but because she can.
Yep, another very interesting pallet puzzle, as you may call it.
Yeah, very, very interesting because Joel is going to throw down that pallet and going to push Ellie onto the other side.
Very convenient pallet, if I may say.
Yeah, something with that. And then she is. We're going to, put the the thing in motion. So we're going from one side to the other.
Yep.
Also, we're going to watch out for when we're going to jump down. We can soft lock or like.
You can fall off. You can jump off.
Yeah.
I've once achieved 3 times in a row jumping off the generator. 3 runs in a row. So yeah, let's not do that. It hasn't happened in a long time. It will not happen. But
I'm gonna take the safety strap.
it was good memes for a long time. I just was very greedy. I jumped off the thing way too early, and Joel gets squashed, or he just falls into the water, and it's very slow.
Yeah.
We can craft a Molotov right here. Nothing else going on. We can check if our guns are reloaded, and we're gonna move to a specific spot so we can jump off the generator as soon as possible. It's kind of floating a little bit. You have to wait for the certain dialogue, and then you can jump off, and yeah, we're onward to the next area of the sewers, where we're gonna find that some people have lived here and put up a trap, actually, a sound trap, which we're going to trigger right now. There we go.
And we're going to make an acquaintance with Shorty, and Shorty is another weapon.
That's a bit later.
That's a bit later.
That's here, that's not here. The last area. Now we did a little restart encounter here. And we're going to restart here again to immediately get into the next area. We're going to kill a bunch of enemies. Kill this guy. And we're going to use a very nice threat. We're going to throw a Molotov against the wall. That should kill the 3 infected that are rushing us. Sometimes the clicker is delayed and we won't die from the molly, but we still have some shotgun left. But we don't get sprint speed. You want all of them to get hit by the Molotov, so they burn up slowly. And as long as they're not dead, you have sprint speed. But as soon as they're all dead, you can only jog. And it's, yeah, I lost quite a bit of time there actually. So.
Yeah, this is a perfect time for a short message, Xoneris.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate.
Yeah, it's perfect because I was just mentioning something short. I want to remind everybody about the incentive that is coming up in like 20, 30 minutes-ish about the high-fiving.
So,
High-fiving Ellie is still in the lead, so if you want to save some seconds, want to be a
Save
friend
me.
of
Help me.
Crikey,
Help Quickie!
yeah, Crikey, get those donations in to not high-five Ellie. It's
Exactly.
like your last chance. So
I'm counting on you guys. Come on.
Come on,
Give me a
you
break.
can do it. Like spend 100 euros.
I've lost enough time already. Come on.
and it's also for charity.
For charity, of course.
Exactly. Also very
Okay,
important.
so Joel is going to take the certain section and he's going to take a Pacific route. And after the rest of the encounter, so an enemy is going to stay in a perfect place. We're gonna say that behind the pillar one. We'll get that. We're gonna break that. We're going around the clicker. From the clicker, we're gonna break down the other.
Oh, dit is heel slecht zelfs.
No worries, no worries. Keep on going, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, nee. Oei. This is not supposed to happen.
So this is the worst RNG you can get because
No, it can be worse, but we're fine.
Yeah, it
we
can.
may.
Okay, but
What was supposed to happen?
still
I was-
have the prompt though.
Yeah, that's fine. She lost 5-10 seconds, but what you want there, you want to throw the big brick as fast as possible to the second clicker and then swing as early as possible to kill him with a melee hit. But apparently I was not in the right position. I got grabbed by the other clicker, which is very unfortunate.
And it happens because he was doing the good strat though there. And
Yeah, I did. I got the perfect pattern. I just messed it up. Small mistake.
it happens, RNG.
Not just a mistake. It's fine. It happens. But an annoying thing is we wasted all our shotgun, which is a bit annoying, but not the end of the world.
Right, so we're going to close them up. Here we're going to break this open, and we're going to go through this gate fence towards the exit. But before we're going to go through the exit, we're going to have a little bit of a fight on our hands.
Yeah, this is, you see me upgrade something. On New Game Plus, you want to upgrade everything except max health. And that's for one specific reason, because in the next area we're going to use a very, very risky strat, which gonna guarantees a lot of damage. But because the upgrade serves as an extra medkit, you get full health, which you absolutely need, because you can even die in the next area if you're not careful. You need to be very precise, so we can take all the health we can get. Don't want to take damage in the next encounter, which is on a timer, by the way, so it doesn't really matter how fast you kill everybody. You have to just wait a certain amount of time. As you can see, Henry's gonna lift Sam and Ellie out of the building, and they're gonna find a way to open the door.
Open it from the other side.
And yeah, there's a specific timer for that, so we can kill anybody as fast as possible. It's all dependent on them opening the door.
Come on.
Yeah,
It's actually really fun because you have listen mode and you can see what they are doing while you're standing here, and they're actually doing nothing, which I think is very funny. So let's see if I can do it. Yeah, they're just standing there. It's very nice.
Okay, so Quickie picked up a shorty, and shorty is a shorty handgun or a shotgun. Also does a certain amount of damage. Here we're going to Henry Persson. Yeah. We are trying to kill as less as possible, because if we're going to kill Art, more will come. So we need to hold them away as long as possible. So
Yeah, and actually Henry getting a plus sign delays the door getting open. So
Yeah.
if Henry gets a plus sign, you want that gone as soon as possible.
there we go. And also this takes 5 seconds, 10 seconds
Yep.
more.
And all of a sudden,
There we go.
you can get grabbed here, but that animation takes over. So it's very funny if that happens. But yeah, we got out of the sewers, and we're gonna see that there was a sign out there the whole time that a warning, infected inside. So yeah, very nice.
Pretty good to know though. A little bit late, but
Yep.
still.
Infected, do not open. Oh well.
Thanks for the warning on either
A
side.
little bit too
guys.
late.
Yes,
Anyway, we did survive. We're now going to the radar tower. Radar tower is where we're getting supplies. But before we do that, we need to cross a certain open area. And there we're going to face a guy with a sniper rifle.
Yes, sir. We can get a little boost here from Sam, but I was not in the right position. I think Sam was too close to Henry. We can get a little boost here from Sam, not from Ellie. If you hit Ellie, you're actually gonna bump into her, lose time,
Hey, look at that.
so yeah. Nothing not much going on. We're
find
gonna
a way
do a
around.
little shortcut. We're gonna do a jump here, take a little bit of damage.
What about you?
We can
How
also
you
go
doing?
left and jump over there and don't take
Business
damage, but
as
we're
usual, right?
we're speedrunners. We want to save 1.5 seconds and take a lot of damage and save time, so we're doing that. We still have enough health to survive the next fight, but that's why the upgrade I did in the sewers was necessary, because if I don't do that, my health's not sufficient to survive the next area. So we can do the jump now, take a little bit of damage, but we should still go to survive the next fight. Because the sniper has got us in our sights, and we need to do... We're gonna go straight through the middle, straight at the guys, so... He's gonna hit us a few times, there's nothing we can do about it, but...
All right now. Y'all stay here.
Yeah, Quickie is going to
Before you
go
start,
for a certain
I need you
pattern.
guys to
He's
keep him busy.
going to do a certain
I'm
amount
gonna
of
go around and
skills, and then he is going to end with a molly, and then he is going to enter the building,
Be careful.
encounter the sniper, and then we have a certain amount of waves coming up with clickers, runners, etc., etc. That's going to be fun. So he is going to
That's
jump.
bad, actually. You don't want him to hit it. You want to get hit while you're jumping over the barrier. You
Go
should
back
still
to where
be
you
fine.
fucking came from.
That's fine.
Yeah,
they're
you're
dead.
good.
They're
You-
dead. They're dead. Yeah, fine.
Yep, we're good.
Oh, there's a guy there. Doesn't matter. He doesn't hit us. He's blind or something. I don't care. Actually, pretty good. We didn't take too much damage. I have had only 1 millimeter of health left here, so.
Nice.
And this guy all of a sudden he appears out of nowhere. And we're gonna kill him with his own shiv. And we're going to see that Henry, Ellie, and Sam are being attacked by more hunters. But we have the sniper now, so we reverse the roles and we're gonna kill every last one of them.
Also with the sniper rifle fight, you have a certain pattern you need to follow. So you're gonna shoot down a certain amount of militia, and they will pop up in a certain order. So it's going to pop up one on the left, one into the front without he's dropping down, one in front and one to the left again. And there he is, one from the house
He was not where he was supposed to be. But doesn't lose too much
in
time.
the opening, and the other one is by the tree on the left. Also on the right.
Yeah, we delayed that last kill a little bit so the other enemies spawn faster. We could have hit that guy way earlier, but then the other enemies would have spawned as fast, so...
Yeah,
I'm going to do that some more in this area, but...
Quickie needs to shoot down a decent amount of to get the truck going with the cannon.
That was the first wave. Now we're gonna see the turret, military turret that already attacked us in Pittsburgh. And there are some other enemies spawning in. And yeah, I'm also going to delay some kills here to advance the spawn of other enemies, so... I'm not gonna kill everybody instantly. For instance, this guy, I'm gonna wait until he moves behind the barrier. And then I'm gonna kill 2 other guys. There we go. There's 1, 2. He's gonna do a backflip. He's not doing a backflip. He can do a very nice backflip. Yeah. This guy, the same as the first, we're gonna wait for him to run past this, and we're gonna wait a bit longer than this guy. We're gonna let him go a little bit. We're gonna make him think he's gonna survive, then we hit him, and then we're gonna kill this guy. He's gonna get killed by the other guys, and no, and he went to the floor.
Oh, wow.
There's an extra guy spawning, which shouldn't happen, but it only loses maybe in half, 1 second maybe. And then this guy's going to do the very smart move of opening the top side of the tank, and he's gonna throw Molotovs. And we're gonna punish him by shooting him while he's about to throw a Molotov, and he's gonna burn inside alive. Very smart, I'd say. And there he goes.
Very nice.
Rip. That's gonna hurt a lot. Actually.
Shit. Oh, that was intense.
So here we have
right,
the
Yeah, I'm okay.
yeah, it's not an additional fight, but
Thanks, Joel.
it's a little sequence that involves the next section of the run. And
All right.
what happens here is they getting jumped by runners, and they get
should
bitten.
move.
At least one of them. And
This guy,
yeah, the little guy.
unfortunate.
Too bad. And that's the end of Henry and Sam,
Yeah,
as we know it.
this is the longest break we have in the run. Some runners use this for a pee break. We have 55, 57 seconds. We can't do anything. We have to wait for the sequence to end. We're gonna wait for a certain wave of enemies, and if they pass this car right here, we're gonna fire a bullet, and that's gonna end the area.
Yeah, so if if someone wants to snipe the donation incentive, this is the time because we are closing it down very soon.
Yes.
So,
Save me, please.
So, Xoneris, could you enlighten that for us?
You want just an update or
Yeah,
like the final decision?
give us an update. Because we have, I think, 1.5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. We have 5 minutes to close it down then.
All right, let me quickly find it. Currently, it is 50 euros for yes high five and 0 for no high five.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I think they want to high five. Personally, I love it. I love high five Ellie.
I'll have a nice talk with them after.
I mean, a 51 euro snipe donation could still happen.
It could happen. Who has 51? 51 euros going once?
For charity.
Someone grab my wallet, please. Thank you.
Where is the wallet? Oh,
I don't
forgot.
have it,
Can we pay by card?
What do you mean?
So we are now on our way to the dam. To Tommy, Joel's brother, he had an awful fight. They need to get together because we need to bring Ellie to the Fireflies. We still have a job to do. We need to do so. But before we're going to do that, we're going to first to Johnny, and we are having a slight puzzle going with another pallet. Go Ellie from the left to the right, moving along. We're going to turn some valves, so we create a little bridge to walk on, and that's the way. That's the point we're going to high five Ellie.
Unfortunately.
So that's not 5 minutes. That's rather 2 minutes or 1 minute.
No, this takes a while.
Because we're very close by high-fiving Ellie.
Yep, we're gonna dive down to find the pallet underwater, bring it to Ellie, and Ellie's gonna jump up and we're gonna get her across so she can help us cross the other bridge. There we go. Convenient, pallet is convenient. And this pallet, if you place it as a very specific spot, Ellie jumps up instantly. And I can tell you one thing, I'm very bad at this, so I'm probably not going to get it in the right position. It's very specific. I think this is okay. Not sure. Does she jump fast? Oh, that was okay. I'll take that. She can wait there for 4 or 5 seconds and stare into the air. But
Nice.
yeah, you want to have that pallet in a specific spot. Probably the only thing that happens in this split, honestly, that can lose you 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, so Ellie is going to climb here, turn on the valve. We're going to exit the water on the other side. We're going to turn also the valve, and then we're going to cross it, and then it's high five Ellie. So you can close it down, Xoneris. And then I think we're going to high five Ellie now.
Yeah, I have to. I feel
So the final answer
Yeah.
of...
Final answer.
Final answer is no. Yes, we're doing it.
feels bad, man. Feels
Concentration. High five Ellie. Let's go.
bad, man. This goes against everything I stand for,
But thank you to everybody who donated towards high-fiving Ellie. It was still money for charity in the end.
feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. Charity is good. High five Ellie. It's also good. It's like,
It's really not.
Giving a good feeling. Come on.
Okay.
Everything for charity.
Okay.
Okay.
I know I am.
We're gonna get a little launch here. One of those tight spaces we're going to
Pass this
crawl
place, then
and
we
get a
can scrounge
little
some
bit of a boost. Not much, but always fun to watch.
Everything's help. And here we're here with his brother.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids.
We cannot crouch or
in this area.
do anything here, so we have to do the slow walk animation. Nothing we can do about it. We're gonna have to.
Can
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We're meeting Maria and Tommy,
One of the turbines went
and
down.
Electricity,
Going-
Joel.
we're gonna craft some stuff here. I'm gonna switch around some weapons so they're in the right holsters.
No way.
Which is important for next area. Oh, they're already in a good. So I need to switch this around.
gonna do the Joel in the box.
Sorry, I'll be right
Yes,
back.
I'm gonna show a nice little Easter egg. It's very funny. Joel can actually climb over this, and we're gonna have Joel in a box in a few seconds. It's very nice. Because for some reason this is gonna happen. Joel's just gonna go in a box. There's Joel in a box.
Joel in the box.
We're not losing time because everybody's talking to each other. Tommy's talking to somebody who's taking care of a horse. He's talking about horse.
There.
Can go to another box.
No sweat.
Second box.
And now Joel's gone. Runs over. Copy. We're gonna climb out. We can climb just as easily. We're gonna climb back out, and we can continue like nothing happened.
There we go.
Why are you here?
Once again, we cannot do anything about the movement. We just have to go slowly. Nothing else to do. We have to wait for
Just go home to your family.
I want to say Marlene, I'm stupid. Maria, doesn't, not much difference. And if she stops moving, we're going to move away from the door, and she's going to open this door as soon as possible. So we're going to wait for her to move. She stops, we move out of the way, and she goes for the door.
Right.
A little unskippable cutscene.
ahead.
We're in the control room. Steve's about to
And Joel's going to have a talk with his brother about something.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Get some food in.
Joel? Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some
And
space.
you look at Ellie and
I'm sending
Joel,
Tommy
and
over,
the
stand
connection
by.
between them is getting a little bit stronger. They don't have a loving-hate relation.
Yeah, it makes the game what it is. The connection between Joel and Ellie and their relationship developing throughout the game is what makes this an amazing game, in my opinion.
I got something for you.
Tommy's got something for us. Let's see what he's got.
Back home. Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it.
So you actually have to press buttons here for Tommy to grab the photograph and hand it over to you.
Here.
And funny thing, in my actual PB, I forgot to press that button and I lost 8 seconds here. That's very nice.
I've said I'm good.
So it's a free time save. But I forgot to press X, which makes Tommy give you the photograph. So you have to do something. But
Tommy,
I was thinking about other stuff, I think, at
I
that
need
time.
to talk to you privately.
Yeah, Joel wants to convince Tommy to take Ellie over from him, and
Let me just check on my guys.
because Tommy is familiar with the Fireflies, he wants to belong to them, so we're gonna have a little talk in a bit.
Do a little bit crouch walking again.
Yep. We can jog a little bit here, but as soon as we are going through that door, we cannot do that anymore. And we can crouch again, because otherwise we have to do the slow walking animation. We want to have Tommy to turn around a bit, then you're gonna go to the door. So Tommy moves instantly, and we're gonna crouch. We're gonna be a bit rude here. Tommy's upstairs talking to us, and we're just here, cruising on the left side. Tommy's still talking to us.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you go for left or right.
No, Tommy's gonna still talk to us and pretend we're next to him or something.
Just keep on walking, and we're going to keep on crouching, and we still need to wait for him.
Yep, we're actually faster than him.
Still got to deal with infected.
Yeah, okay, we're definitely faster than him, but
There
we
he
need
is. He's very slow.
still need to wait for him to open the door because we cannot enter any further.
Cute
There's a
doggo.
dog. We can
Cute doggo.
pet the dog.
We can pet. It doesn't even lose time, I think, but I've never done it in a run actually.
Could be a donation incentive. Oh, too late. Next time.
Funny.
These two geniuses
Pet the dog. Anyway, we are going to have another weapon here.
One of the best.
One of the best weapons out there.
I didn't say that.
And this one is doing damage. Very much do the Diablo.
And this is one of the cases where picking it up and staring at it for a long time doesn't lose time, because we have to wait for Tommy to finish his round. We're gonna pick up some bombs. We're gonna pick up some ammo. If you need a fresh pipe, you can pick up a fresh pipe. We're gonna get the free nail bomb,
There you
get
go.
the free Diablo ammo. And we're not losing time because Tommy is still making his way to the guy who's fixing this thing. I forgot how it's called. And
Tommy's here.
Generator.
yeah, once again, we have to stop. We have to crouch again. Pick up a brick, which we're gonna need in the next fight. And they're gonna wait for the sequence to end. So we have to wait here a little bit before the thing is fixed. And Tommy is coming towards us. We're gonna manipulate Tommy to open the door as fast as possible, which is pretty specific. I recently messed it up, so I hope we're gonna do it correctly. We want them to have, they're gonna have a very long conversation. No, not very long, but they're gonna have a conversation if you're not far enough away from Tommy.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you want the
You
conversation.
have $2 million bucks.
I messed it up, actually. That's very impressive. Nice. So we should be able to skip this, but I messed it up, so we're not gonna be able to skip it.
Let's go talk.
Actually, loses 10 seconds. I did that wrong. I was too close to him. You want to be as, you want to have the first interaction, then you want to be as far away from possible from him. All right, this is a very quick encounter. This is the shortest encounter in the entire game, which will consist of 1 minute and 13, 14 seconds maybe. Quickest area in the entire game. Very quick fight. A lot of enemies. We're just going to about to kill them as fast as possible. These enemies die if you pass certain points. It's very funny. You don't have to do anything. They just die in the background for no reason. And we're going to molly the bunch of guys that go through here, where the And everybody's dead. There were 5 or 6 enemies and they're just dead instantly because of the Molotov. And then we're gonna kill the last few guys that are left in this area on a specific way. We're gonna stun the guy downstairs and then we're just gonna run past him and rifle everybody else.
Hey, you see that? Whoa.
Yeah, killed that perfectly. Pick up all the stuff. Reload your rifle, very important, because we're gonna need it in the next area. There's free ammo here for both guns. They're all reloaded, so now we're gonna just wait for the scene to end.
I want to take a little horse ride.
Yeah, Ellie has taken off. She's not happy about being handed over to Tommy. She just has a bit of a fit. And she just takes the horse, leaves, and Joel's pretty upset about it. And we're gonna try to find her before she runs into some infected or human enemies.
She couldn't have gotten far.
So
We'll find her. Don't worry.
there we go.
Because yeah, she is a girl, and girls they are like taking off without saying anything. And yeah, Joel and Tommy is like, okay, where did she go? And now they're going to follow her into a cabin without some additional fights along the way. And when they are at the cabin, and it's like, okay, Ellie was just reading a diary about about girls in puberty or something like that. So she was just curious in the normal living, because she is born in this world. And yeah, she is like, I want to know what was before the outbreak. Something that Joel encounters, but yeah, not her. So, and here is going to, Cookie is going to do a certain fight. He's going to shoot down this guy, the one guy on top. He's holding a molly. We don't want that. One on top, and he's going to try to skip a certain section, so additional won't appear.
That's not good, sure. Should still be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah,
Very nice. Yeah,
very clean.
We're despawning 3 or 4 enemies in the back of the area.
Yeah, and now they didn't. That saves a lot of time, though.
Yeah, and the horses come here faster if you're in your backpack, so
yeah,
we're gonna craft a Molotov and we just keep it in our backpack, and for some reason then the horses are quicker towards you. We're gonna get ahead of Tommy here. Doesn't matter too much, but it's fun.
When we are going into the cabin, we have the conversation with Ellie. And if we had that conversation, the bandits already found them. They will come in, and Quickie is going to
burn them alive.
Yeah, going to burn them. Yeah,
little
yeah,
spoiler,
basically.
I'm sorry, it's a little spoiler.
Basically.
I'm sorry, but it's one of the quickest fights. It's one of the easiest also. We
yeah,
have it's just the fast way to do it. Just molly everybody in the building.
Sure.
And yeah, there's not much to it actually.
Also, with that restart encounter that Cookie just did, is saving a lot of time and
It
a lot
puts
of
you ahead. Puts you a little bit ahead. Puts you a little bit ahead of the section. Puts Tommy a bit ahead.
And now we're at the cabin.
Yes. Ellie has fled into here. We see her horse right there. She's upstairs reading the diary Mies just explained. So now we're gonna go in quickly, reload a bit if you can. No, have to reload. Ah. Then we're gonna get a little skip movie, and then we're gonna kill everybody within 5 seconds with 2 Molotovs, which is very satisfying, to be honest. So that's up down the stairs and throw that, and they're all dead. And that was that.
There we go.
Easiest threat. And then the only thing that loses time is this triangle prompt can take a while to appear.
Yeah.
And then you can skip movie and go through the next section. You have to wait for a little bit of dialogue here, and then you can restart the encounter. And then we see Joel and Ellie at the University of Colorado. And there we're going to look for the Fireflies, because they're supposed to be here, have their camp here. So we're going to look for them in a big silver building, which we're going to look for. It looks like a mirror, like Ellie said. That's the description you get from Tommy. Big building that looks like a mirror. And yeah, we're going to see if the Fireflies are actually there, and they're going to save humanity.
That was fun.
Ellie's having fun. Very nice.
Ooh, it's getting chilly.
There's that time of year.
Yeah, here we're going to go to the next section, and this is the section where Joel is going to throw a Molotov at a bunch of runners, and he is going to open the gate for us by turning on a generator as fast as possible. We can manipulate the section when Joel is going to go onto his horse by do a fast wristlet encounter when the gate is open on a decent amount of height.
Yeah. Ideally, you want to kill everybody here with a throw, but sometimes one gets stuck behind, so you want to wait a little bit. Throw a Molotov. I got all of them. That's very rare, but very nice. And I can immediately pull the trigger for the generator. Perfect.
One.
No. What?
Yeah, one.
You devil. You rascal. How dare you. But she was in the fire.
She was in the fire,
that's
but
very nice.
she stepped out of the fire and then the flames were like...
Yeah, she just wanted to prove me wrong. Very annoying when that happens.
They'll get lucky today, though.
Everyone was in the fire, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's tempting to pick up the ammo, but we don't need it, so we're just gonna run past it. No reason for it. We have enough ammo as it is.
You can also pick up a grenade or another grenade launcher, a flamethrower here.
Grenade launcher? I wish.
No.
I wish there was a grenade launcher in this
That
game.
was another game.
Imagine.
I did run Devil May Cry and that had a grenade launcher. Anyway, I was a little bit confused.
Stay sharp, my
It's
guy.
late. Anyway, you could pick up the flamethrower, we don't need it. Now we're going to take a little horse ride and we're going to the next section, to another building, the university. And then we're going to pick up, or we're going to throw some smoke bombs into a set of bloaters.
Yeah, one of my favorite strats there. There's a lot of dangerous infected there. There's a bloater, there's a bunch of clickers, but we don't use any ammo. We're just going to throw a smoke bomb at a specific spot. I mean, I was wrong. We're going to kill one enemy, we're going to kill one clicker, but then we're going to throw a smoke bomb at the feet of the bloater. And because the smoke bomb is upgraded to the max, the smoke is there long enough to confuse the enemies, and we're just going to go open the door and continue our quest for the fireflies. I was trying to make sure if I have shotgun, because we're going to need one shotgun shell to kill the first clicker, and then we're just going to run past, throw the smoke bomb, and we're out of there. Once again, there are spores here, so Joel has to put on his mask.
Damn it, spores.
There's a lot of dangerous infected here, so... Did I do that too fast? I did not. Okay, very nice. Gonna kill that guy. Take the smoke, throw it to the floor, run for the door, and we are fine. One of my favorite strats, honestly. Nothing
Very fast, very clean, very nice.
Not much that can go wrong as well. And it's,
Yep.
you only use one shotgun shell, one smoke bomb for a bunch of dangerous infected, so that's very nice. Yeah. The other guy's mad, but he cannot hurt us, so we're going to go upstairs and go back to Ellie, who was waiting for us.
Yeah, because we need to open the gate again.
Yes, we have to pull the generator, like we've done a bunch of times before, so Ellie and Callus can progress as well to this area.
Yeah, we cannot use the reset encounter here, because if we do that, we need to do the whole section over again. We don't want that.
Yep, this is, no way around this. We have to do this. Takes some time, but no restarts, nothing. We have to watch this like earlier, and we have to do the thing with the generator.
Timing is everything.
Well, even I never messed this up, and that says a lot, because I've messed everything else up in this run that's possible. So.
But not the generator.
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Wow, after so many years, you have...
Yeah, it's quite impressive, actually. No, not even me, I always say.
Right, back to horse riding again. We are on our way to the science building.
Yep.
Gonna catch some monkeys, right?
And mess with them. All mess with them.
Yeah, so Ellie, like she said, doesn't go out much to the outworld, to the other side. She always stays inside, and animals, never seen them before, so should be interesting.
Yep, you want to take this route here. We're going to go left here, that's the fastest way. And we're going to do another little puzzle. We need to climb up something, and we need to pick up a garbage container, I think it is, and we're gonna drag it down a hill, and then we're gonna let it go of it, and then it opens up the gate so we can go to the next area. It's just a little puzzle.
Yeah, so Joe pushes himself through the gate.
Yeah, we just let this go at certain points. Just go automatic. You just have to hold down here. Then the third point is going to let go here. Let's go. Yep, and then up. There's the gate.
There we go.
And we pick up the container again, so we can climb up that truck and we can go into the science building.
Very good to see that Joe automatically has a good direction to go through with the bin. And this is the following section. So we're gonna grab down Ellie. Going to join us.
Also unskippable, unfortunate.
Yep.
Nothing we can do. We have to wait. And then we're gonna look for the fireflies. Are they there?
Look around.
Yeah, let's look around.
Because
Like Eddie says.
yeah, because we had the last piece of evidence of anything, yeah, solid evidence that the fireflies were locating here into the science building.
Mankind over here.
But unfortunately, we found a tape recorder,
Down until we figure
and
out what's going on.
the tape recorder says, yeah, we're not here. We're getting overrun by militia, and we are getting ourselves out of the way into the hospital.
Yep. So we're gonna be disappointed.
Very.
And then we're gonna get, at the very end, we're gonna get caught by
We found out
a group
where
of
they
human
went.
enemies again.
Yeah. Ricky's going to pick up that rock because he's going to do a strat when he needs it a bit.
Yep.
And here we have some monkeys.
Yep, here we're gonna find out that nobody's here. We're gonna find a tape recorder that explains the whole situation, that they have fled. And they have moved to a hospital in Utah, Salt Lake City, and yeah, we're disappointed. Again, we have to crouch here for a little bit, can't do anything else, and we're past this crate, you can jog again.
Just keep searching, we'll find
And
something.
yeah, we're gonna skip this, we're gonna open this door that skips a cutscene where, yeah, we're gonna get attacked by human enemies, and yeah.
Hoping for a plus sign.
Yeah, one of the rarest things that's gonna happen here is Eddie gets grabbed, and the plus sign, and you say, well, that's bad. Well, this area it's not, because it will skip a spawn of enemies,
We know.
and it saves a very nice amount of time. It's very rare though. So let's see. We're gonna find out soon. After I shoot this fire extinguisher, we're gonna see. Nope, we're not getting it, but it's very rare, so
Yeah.
I'm not too surprised. We're gonna just throw a nail bomb, and we're gonna use Diablo and rifle to kill anybody that's left. There's 5 enemies left, and we're gonna just kill them easily. Some of them have guns, some of them don't.
Very nice.
This guy is getting an award for a very nice death thing animation.
Yeah.
He looks like a ballerina. I don't know. You just have to press square for a few... Oh, we get a very rare black screen. That loses a lot of time. That loses time, 10, 15 seconds. And very rare glitch. And you have to do this again. Also happens for very good reasons. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, we have to do this again. Unfortunate, loses 10 seconds. And Joel survives this. Yes, he does. He gets impaled by a rusty, I assume it's a rusty piece of iron, but Joel's a madman, so
Yeah, so
he's not bothered.
no. Joel's trying to get up. He needs to have additional shots on the militia that is coming down the door. Ellie's trying to help him, and he's crawling his way out of here to go to the exit, and then we're going towards the winter section. But before we do that, this is going to take a couple of minutes. So if the host has anything that he likes to share with us, this is the moment.
You ready?
And if not, we're going to continue talking. I don't know. I think the host is rather busy at this moment.
Let's get this game horse.
Oh, do you have a moment for us, host, or it's just like?
Of course, Mies. I always have a moment.
He is
for you.
always busy. Xoneris, that man is always busy. Always things to do. He
This time-
hosts audio tech, doesn't mind. He's like.
This time I've prepared what I want to say.
Oh,
though,
okay,
if you-
cool. You have a couple of minutes to spare, Xoneris.
Oh, minutes. Okay, cool.
Give it 1 minute.
Okay. Because the obviously the Ellie donation incentive has been done now, I want to bring attention to the next incentive that would be in chronological order, which is going to be in like 6 hours or so from now. It's going to be a bid war for the ship name of a game called Nantucket, I think. Tricrow's running that, and it's a game with ships, and you like hunt whales and stuff, and you can name whatever the ship is going to be called. And so far, it has no names whatsoever. So with our minimum donation amount of €3, you can name it to whatever you want. If you're watching right now and you want to give like a cool reference to this run, you can, I don't know, name it Ellie or
no
Kirky.
high five, Ellie.
Or, yeah, no high five Ellie or something.
No need to rub it in, guys. No need to rub it in.
Whatever you guys want. Currently, it's totally like for free in the sense of just €3. So
Donate.
Donate. It's practically free.
Yeah.
Hurry.
So yeah, back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Xoneris. So we are closing it down here. We are almost at the exit of this this amazing building. Joel is struggling a bit with his health, but Ellie is he is helping him up. And yeah, just walk. Come on.
You just have a hole in your stomach, nothing else. Just
There's
walk, man.
nothing on the hand. Anyway, we're going to fight with 3 other persons, or at least Ellie tries to.
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
Joel is trying to, but yeah, he's pretty messed up, and Ellie is trying to solve the issue, but yeah, nothing that we can do. We can only wait before we're going to get exit. If we're going to exit, we're going to skip a cutscene, then we're going to start winter with Ellie. High surprise. And Ellie is going to get medicine from Joel, because Joel is hiding somewhere in a specific building. She's trying to cover up Joel, is trying to give him the proper medication, but before that she needs to grind that first. Needs to find that medication. And the next section is rather important for Cricky, because he needs absolutely silence. He needs absolutely silence to concentrate on a specific shot.
Yeah.
And maybe audio a little bit higher?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Audio's fine? Okay,
but
cool.
for me, it's obviously the hardest trick in the game. There's gonna deer that's gonna spawn in, and you can hit that instantly. It saves a lot of time.
So
But
yeah,
it's a very, very difficult shot, especially under pressure. And coal mine sections, the name of the section that's coming up, this is one of the hardest sections under pressure. And yeah, if you're here in a good run, there's a lot of pressure. So the deer shot is very important, because if you miss, you're losing 15, 16 seconds. So yeah, let's gonna see if we can do it. But yeah, personally, I think it's the hardest trick in the game. It needs to be very specific. You have a very specific audio cue. And you have to have the bow in a certain angle. So I'm gonna try it 2 times, and after that we're just gonna continue. But let's see if we can actually pull it off.
All right, so quiet on set, please.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Back up. I can try a backup here.
Hold it steady.
No, I'm gonna try it once more. If I miss now, I'm just gonna continue the section as planned. But I think I'm pretty ahead of the estimate, so I'm gonna restart once.
Where'd you
Hopefully
go?
I can pull it off. Come on.
There he is.
Yeah, got it.
Oh man, that's nice. Thank you.
Very good, buddy.
Yeah, that's I'm very happy with that.
Every time I'm impressed when he does that shot, because it's very hard. It's very difficult to do so. I'm running this for years, and it's like took me 1 or 2 times to get it. So, and he's like, just give me another try.
And what you don't want to do in that euphoria is miss that dish shot, because that's probably one of the most embarrassing things that can happen in the run. You have to nail the deer shot, then the guy's just standing there and you miss a second shot, which can happen. I've done it twice.
But you're good now.
And then you have to do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, because because the deer needs 2 shots, and the deer needs 2 shots, then you can advance to the next stage. And the next stage is coal mine.
Yep, one of the most intense fights. A lot of enemies, lots going on. So yeah, a lot of enemies, specific order, specific gun, specific. Yeah, we're going to use the. Ellie only has the bow and the rifle.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's,
yeah, we're going to meet David here. David here, we have shot down the deer, and we're going to trade it for some medicine for Joel, and someone's going to pick that up. In the meanwhile, we're going to fight ourselves out, because David.
No short load screen, feels bad, man. We get the full treatment.
Yep.
Unpatched, we usually get the long load screen, but sometimes we get a shorter load screen, but this time we get the full treatment, so yeah.
So here we're going to reload the rifle.
Yeah, manipulate David so he goes to that specific window so we can have a free shot over here of 3 enemies that's gonna spawn in. 1,
Make every shot count now.
2,
Done this before.
3. Go to the other window, 2 other enemies will spawn. 1, 2, we're gonna waste 1 bullet. We're gonna kill the final enemy, and I waste that bullet because if we have 0 here, this enemy will drop 3 bullets and David with a 6, so we have a...
Here's some more ammo.
Our rifle ammo is fully loaded and we're gonna need every round, last bullet of it.
Give me a hand with this.
Now David wants us to push this thing here, but if we do that, we're gonna get grabbed by a clicker. It takes a long time, so we're just gonna let David do his thing and we're gonna kill everybody in a specific order. The clicker with the rifle, these 2 enemies with the bow. And then we're gonna switch to the rifle again for the other enemies because they're further ahead. Pretty hard shot with the bow. And we have enough rifles, so we're just gonna go from here. Gonna kill him, reload, cancel. Gonna kill him, reload, cancel again. And then we're gonna go to kill the last 3 here. Oh, I missed. Unfortunate. Reload quickly. Still gonna kill him. There's 3 enemies over here. Cannot kill all of them. Oh, I missed another one. Oh, David gives me ammo again because I have 0. Gonna kill everybody else. One's gonna go over here, one go over there. Gonna kill him, gonna kill him. Reload and kill the last. Oh, another guy. Let's see if one of them dropped ammo because
What's the bonus?
Yeah, there's an extra enemy that spawned in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough ammo, so what I'm gonna do here is gonna waste that bullet because if we have 0 bullets, David's gonna give you 3 free rifle ammo in the next section. If you would have left with the 1 bullet, Dave wouldn't give you any, and you're also gonna need plenty of rifle for the next area. So yeah, Dave's gonna block their path, and we're gonna delay the clicker by hitting it with an arrow. So yeah, there goes the clicker. And then we're gonna go for another very hard trick. We're gonna try to get ahead of David through this door. Maybe even tougher than the deer, I think. You have to be very specific with your timing. And we messed it up, so we're not getting ahead of David and losing 10 seconds. Unfortunate.
Too bad.
David is very slow here. See, he's gonna stop, he's gonna wait, he's gonna stop. But I'm not gonna restart over that, but yeah, that loses you 10-15 seconds. So even if you hit the deer, this trick is maybe even more important because if you don't do it, you're still way off base.
Come on.
Oh, and he takes a nasty fall.
Hey kid, you all right?
And he needs to find a way back.
More clickers. Get out of there.
We're gonna run past some clickers over here. Drop down here. Run past some other clickers. Climb up the ladder, and then there's gonna be a clicker, but it always gets killed by David no matter what, so nothing that can happen. And he drops ammo, which this is perfect. We actually need 5 bullets, that's perfect ammo drops. And then we're gonna do something very weird. We're gonna fire an empty pistol here, and people are gonna say, well, why are you doing that? That's absolutely useless, but it's quite funny. But if you don't do this, there's a chance that the clickers you see right there can spawn through the wall.
Here.
No idea why that is a thing, but it's proven that if you don't do this with the pistol, then 1 or 2 clickers can glitch through the wall and kill you. So therefore we have to fire an empty gun there. Very weird thing, but it's a thing. Nothing I can do about it. Cannot sugarcoat it.
Keep a lookout.
This clicker that's gonna be next is optional. If he shows up, we're gonna throw a brick. We don't have to do anything, we're just gonna run past him. We're not gonna, no, I'm gonna knife him. I cannot run past him. Wow. And he drops ammo. Yeah, usually you can just run past him. You don't need to kill him, but he was blocking our path, so we had to.
Here you go.
That's a very, very rare but useless trick. You can jump off the ladder and immediately jump to that side, but actually loses time, so we're not doing it. I think I managed it once or twice.
Pretty cool trick.
Our ammo is perfect, so that's very nice. Not much to worry about here. A lot of enemies coming here. We're gonna pick some things up and wait for enemies to spawn in. This doesn't lose time.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so we're going from left to right. We're going to encounter some clickers, some runners, and we're gonna set it off final with a bloater.
Yep, and we have a very nice strat for the bloater.
For
Keep your
sure.
eyes open for anything we can use.
But yeah. Not lose time. We can pick some stuff up and we're gonna wait for 5 enemies to spawn here. 3 runners and 2 clickers.
So what do we do?
Reload. Reload cancel. Kill the clickers, we go back. Because all the other enemies now will spawn in right here. Don't. First guy's coming up here, just gonna kill him with the bow. Pick up the 2 Molotovs right here. Then we wait for the guy in the back. I missed. I'll try again. I shot him, nice. Then I'm gonna kill him. Clicker's gonna drop down, we're gonna stab it. Hopefully he drops ammo, and that's a very nice animation game, thank you a lot. That's nice.
Additional ammo, very good.
And there's 3 more enemies here. I'm going to kill the first guy. Where's he? I'm gonna kill that guy, and then wait for this guy to drop down. We can kill him instantly right here. Picking up the ball to accelerate the spawning in of the next enemies. Pick up the enemy from the drawer we opened earlier. There are 4 more runners, that's 1. There's 2, Dave, don't block me. This guy this is the last runner we're gonna kill with a bottle. Stab him. Grab the Molotov, pick up all the arrows. There's gonna be 2 clickers. The first one we're gonna Molotov. You have to wait, doesn't lose time. Kill another. Turn around quickly, grab the rifle, kill the clicker. Pick up the brick, and then we're gonna do a very nice trick here. We're gonna shoot and kill the bloater with 1 shot in the foot. He's gonna drop down, and we're gonna hit him in the foot, and that's it. That's the end of the bloater. It's a very nice trick. And yeah, that's the coal mine fight.
Very clean.
Very good fight.
Very clean,
good
buddy.
fight. I'm very happy with that, actually. That's very fast, actually.
Very fast.
I'm looking at the time. That was very good.
Yeah, that was very good.
Perfect second fight. Very nice. First fight was a bit sloppy. I missed the knife trick, but second fight was pretty good. No misses. Just the way we like it.
Let's head on back.
Nice and fast.
Check on that bucket box.
That was very bad. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
no,
lie.
very, very bad.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. Back on strats. Let's go.
Yes.
Blue screen. Especially for you.
Ah.
Oh.
Why are you so happy about that? That's not,
I'm just messing with
I
you,
know,
buddy.
I know.
Okay, cool. So Ellie is going to draw the guys away because they followed her after she get the medicine from David. So she wants to get the hell out of here and wants everyone to tag along because Joel is still there recovering from that stab incident with the big ass thing on the floor. So what Vicky is going to do here is going to perform a little strat here by turning around on a certain angle, on a certain timing without getting a scene going on. And
I
after
didn't
that,
get it. I'm not very good at it anymore.
it doesn't
If
matter.
you do it perfectly, you don't get grabbed and you can just tag along, but it doesn't lose much time. But
It takes a couple of
it's
seconds.
always nice to get one of those tricks, but yeah, it doesn't lose you much time. Ellie takes a little bit of damage, but we should be fine. We shouldn't get more damage in this area.
No, we're just going along with the horse, going to run away from those
Bunch of
guys
enemies, yeah.
as possible, and then we're going to get off the horse.
And we're gonna see why Naughty Dog hates horses for some reason. Because
I don't know. It's a thing with horses.
You don't want to be a horse in a Naughty Dog game.
Ball. That's okay.
Because that's Callus is not gonna.
That's a
survive.
thing
Yep. Don't know why.
with horses.
I'm gonna ask Neil about it later.
Neil,
Yeah,
what's
Callus,
up? What's up?
Callus took a huge fall, unfortunately, and
Yeah.
didn't make it. And we're gonna continue our way to the large, big vacation area. I don't know
Yeah.
how to say it.
You can call it. Want to enjoy your holiday there?
I'm very short on rifle, but I'm still gonna do the usual strat. These guys we're gonna see right now are blind. It's very funny. Okay, look, they don't see her. They don't see her. They don't see her. I'm gonna just
Nope.
run here. They don't see her.
That's easy mode.
Yep. I'm gonna climb in here. I got alerted, which is an automatic restart. Oh, I'm gonna restart it once actually, but
Only once.
yeah, only once.
Only
Only
once.
once. Yeah. It loses 15 seconds maybe. I shouldn't have been alerted there. Honestly, I did the movement perfectly. But I did the exact same thing. I didn't
And
get
now it's
alerted,
good,
so that's
yeah.
very annoying, but it doesn't matter.
That's the game, right? RNG.
Kill the first 2 guys with arrows and the last 2 guys with the rifle upstairs. This only works on easy mode. I don't think you can get away with this on other difficulties, but these 2 guys. We used to kill those guys with arrows too, but I don't know why I picked that up. I don't need that.
We can get a shot here, and Ellie could fall down. But
These guys have amazing aim for easy mode. They can absolutely destroy you if you're not careful, but this time they're not in good shape. It's late for them too. It's fine.
now we're going to perform a little Easter egg, the T-pose.
Yes, we're gonna do a little T-pose. Not allowed in regular runs, but
We can do it here, and that's the pose that the actors need to do before they start acting and after they done acting.
and 3, 2, 1.
T-pose.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go.
Back to basics.
Back to basics.
Yeah, we're gonna pull this. Ellie wants to go to that tunnel, but this crate is blocking it. We're gonna pull it back a little bit. You don't have to pull it back fully. This is enough. And she can move past it, and we're going to the next area. There are some enemies, but they won't do anything. They won't hurt us, and we can climb up and go into the building. Here you go. Don't get T-pose. I don't understand why it's the same thing, but for some reason you don't get a T-pose there, exiting that pipe. It's fine. We get the perfect pattern. The guy's turning backwards, so we're just gonna run through here. Those guys are pretty blind as well. We're gonna climb up that thing over there. We're gonna enter the next area. I'm gonna pick up some rifle ammo because I want to. I want some rifle for this next fight. In the normal one, I wouldn't do this, but I prefer having a rifle here.
On this side of the law.
We need to wait for this guy to be alerted, otherwise the area won't work. So we could shoot him earlier, but we're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna get the full treatment. Last molly of the run. There you go. Thank you very much. Because if you don't get alerted by that first guy, you don't get the trigger for this door. So if you kill that guy instantly, yeah, you just can't do anything. So that's why we wait for that guy to be alerted. Then we shoot him, and the area works perfectly. And we get caught by David, unfortunately.
And David held us prisoner, and Ellie broke his fingers.
Yep, and Joel's going to look for her.
Because
And
he
wounded
is,
as he is.
yeah, he's getting there eventually.
Yep.
One way or another.
Yes, sir.
He is going to cross an open field in front, going towards the house. Quickie is going to snipe two men. Three. Oh yeah, three down into the opening of the gate there. And when he is passing through, he will eventually get to guards or just like militia guys. He's going to torture like a bit and grabbing for the information. Just put your location on the map, and then he's going to find her eventually. So and then it's going to back to Alain again.
Yep, just a short little Joel section here. It takes around 1 minute, 20 seconds. Oh, this is very rare. Usually this guy hides behind this crate and you can just run past without doing anything, but sometimes, very rarely, you can stand still in the middle, then he's going to be active and he's going to shoot you, so you have to kill him then.
So the next section is with Ellie, and she is going to push through the snow in a certain amount of route. Gonna take a minute or so, so if the host has anything to add, this is the time.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. It has been a minute since this run started, so I'd like to remind everybody that we are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering, for all the people who have just joined in somewhere throughout this run. We're the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We are a dedicated organization focused on hosting marathons within the Benelux region. Currently, we are excited to be live streaming our annual event here from Hotel Astaria in Venray, the Netherlands. Depends from where you are. And this marathon, we're raising money for Mind, which is the nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues. They strive to support individuals and families facing mental health challenges. So far, we've raised 4,160 euros over the past few days. And we still have like 2 more days to go. And if you have a few euros to spare, please consider donating. It's for a great cause. It's a great charity. And we have some cool incentives you can put that money towards. You can find that information, ! Incentives in chat. And thank you so much to everybody watching and donating and just supporting the marathon. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Xoneris. And a perfect timing though, because we are closing in here into the kitchen. We're going to go here in this building, and then we're going to fight David after this restart encounter.
We're going to do a nice little trick here, switching between bottles and bricks. Remember, we can pick it up from very far away, because we need a brick or bottle to start the fight with David. David's gonna take the brick we have in our hand right now, but because we dropped the bottle right there, we're gonna have the bottle right away. We can throw it at David and we're gonna stab him. And then we're gonna repeat that, and then we're gonna stab him one more time, and then we're ending the area.
It's all right.
Up, take the bottle that we dropped, stab him. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna throw the bottle and stab him. They're getting to a fight. They both get unconscious, and then we're going back to Joel. So pick up the bottle, stun him, stab him. You have to be you have to be at the back from here. So don't bump into anything. Run around. You're at the back of him. You're gonna stab him. You're gonna struggle. Up. They both lose consciousness, and we're back to Joel.
Very clean fight.
Yep. Joel's in a snowstorm, and yep.
Struggling for a bit.
Yep. And we're gonna do a very nice try. We're gonna use a nail bomb to destroy the first group of guys that are looking for us. I'll throw it right there. It should kill 3 enemies. Or not.
Almost.
Alright. Very rude, don't hit us. Very nice. We don't want to get shot here. Pretends to get shot. Very nice. We're gonna kill this guy. Let's see what pattern we get. We have to kill him too. Yes. Not nice. He's very annoying. Don't grab me. That's what I want. We got it. Okay, very nice. And that's basically the end of winter. We don't have to do much anymore except hold the button, forward button.
Yeah.
We're gonna find Eddie's backpack right here. So we know she was here. We're very close to her. I did a nice swing to skip. I got it actually. Nice. I never get that. That's
wow.
Nice. I just casually did that. Yeah, if you do that swing, you skip Joel slowly walking through there, and it takes forever. So this saves a few seconds. By swinging the pipe at a certain moment, you get a bit of momentum and you can skip that. So
I never seen that before though.
yeah.
It's rare. It's very rare.
I mean, we have time for a message here. We just have to crawl for a minute. So if there's any messages you can do right now.
All right, sure. If you enjoy a BSG, then consider staying up to date with all of our social media. Follow us on Twitch and not on Twitch. We are on Twitch, on Twitter and on Instagram under the handle BSG Marathon. Get behind the scenes look of the event and stay up to date with the latest news on our marathon events and more. We're also in the process of uploading all of our WODs to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BSG Marathon. So if for example right now there's a run going on that's too late for you and you want to rewatch it, it will be on YouTube sooner or later. So please check that out.
Thank you, Xoneris, for that message. So, yeah, here we're going to get a small knife.
Very small.
Very small type of butcher, and we're going to smack David's face with it.
Yeah, and some more.
And some more. We don't want to see that. We're going to skip the cutscene, and that's winter.
Yep, we're going through the spring actually, and we're on our way on the highway on our way to the hospital, which is very close.
Very close by, final section of the game. But before we're going to enter hospital, we're going to go down the tunnel, and that's a pretty neat section if you can ask me.
Tunnel was a very nice strat. It's very awesome. We're going to short it off in 5 minutes. First, we have to cross the highway, go to the bus depot, and then we're going to enter the underground tunnel, which leads to the hospital eventually.
You feel that breeze, huh?
I'm a 6
On
train.
a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away my century. Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. Yeah, I reckon you.
Yeah, not much to this section, just holding forward.
What do you say, huh?
Get a little jog here, but a little bit of movement things at the end, but nothing too difficult. Just making our way off the highway onto the bus depot over there. We're gonna pick up some supplies, craft some stuff we need later on in the tunnel in the hospital.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I always like to do this, climb the truck over here. I don't know if it saves anything, but I don't know, it just looks nice.
Very cool feature to mention that if you like to see the grounded video that's in this game also, 1.5 hours, they will explain this certain amount of section, how
Maybe
they
we cut
build
through
it up,
here,
how
huh?
they give it form, how they look at like real, etc., etc. So that's pretty neat to watch.
Well, we could use that ladder.
So here is going to grab
go.
the ladder. Also with the ladder, it needs to fall down at a certain angle, so Cookie
Ellie?
can pick up the ladder, and it's going to be a little bit faster.
Yep, get the wrong ladder animation and
Ellie?
you're done 5 seconds. So, and you don't want to lose time in a nothing section where nothing happens, so that's very annoying. It's pretty specific to pick up that ladder. But in the time that Eddie's gonna put down ladder, we're gonna pick up some supplies that we're gonna use later to craft a Molotov and a smoke that we're gonna use in the hospital.
Helps
So,
us
yep.
for the final section.
Yep. So we're gonna pick up everything here. And we have all the time in the world. We're gonna make it just in time so the ladder drops down. We're gonna pick up some supplies for the Molotov right here. We're fine. See, Ellie's still busy. And yep, we're right in time. Ellie drops the ladder. Hopefully I pick it up at the right spots. That's not the worst animation. That's pretty good actually.
That's pretty decent.
Don't put it down. I once managed to put this ladder down. Be patient. Wait for the place signal to be in the right spot. Otherwise you just drop the ladder and you look like an idiot. Or from a nice little trick over here. You see that sink on the left? We're gonna get a little launch. We crawl under there. And I launched the wrong way, but you know, you get the idea, you know. You can also launch forward.
Still cool. Still cool to see though.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Nice little Easter egg. I like it.
very cool.
Ellie has seen a giraffe, so we're gonna follow the giraffe.
Yeah. You can also pet the giraffe or molly the giraffe.
Molly the giraffe. Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a donation incentive, but not on this round though.
Oh my god.
It could be. High five Ellie, pet the giraffe, molly the giraffe, or yeah, do nothing. I don't know.
I prefer mollying. It's the fastest.
Yeah.
Nobody heard that. Right?
No. What? I just heard a peep.
Very nice.
Okay, cool. Skip movie.
Look, I know you
All right.
mean well.
So where Ellie is going down, you can also like grab some additional items here. We have.
I have enough. I have enough.
Do
I don't,
you
I
have
don't,
enough?
No, I don't. I need any more stuff. There's stuff here.
Yeah, there's stuff here.
There's stuff here.
You can
Well,
take.
I know, but I got stuck there. Yeah. I don't pick this up all the time, so if you're short for smoke, there's some stuff there that can make you craft smoke bomb. And Eddie's gonna block us here because I bumped into a stretcher that was there. But I think we should have. Yes, we can make the next nice. We're
Nice, cool.
perfect on supplies now, so this is gonna be.
This place takes me back.
We're perfect now, ammo and supply-wise, to finish the
That's
whole
right
run.
after everything went down.
And it's going to quad walk
Ended up
again
in a
because it's
treehouse
faster.
just like
Yeah, it's a
this.
very long area. We're gonna pick up the ball that we're gonna use in the tunnel for a nice threat
Our
at the start.
family's torn apart.
Can't do anything about this. We have a nice little
Whole damn world
conversation.
seemed to have
And yeah, the
turned
bond between
upside
Ellie and
down.
Joel gets stronger and stronger.
Is that after you
Yeah.
lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you
You can
love
also
like
pick up a
that.
comic book.
Losing everything.
Yeah, that's where we could shoot down a. You want to
I'm
waste
sorry,
more
Joel.
time? You can shoot down a pendant somewhere in a,
Yeah. So
in a pole. Sound glitch.
Yay.
Yes. And we can pick up some arrows, which we're gonna need later. Of course, very specific trick at the end of the tunnel. We're gonna slowly make our way into the tunnel. Lots of enemies, 2 bloaters,
What do
bunch
you
of
mean?
clinkers, bunch of runners, but we're not gonna waste any ammo. We're just using one little smoke bomb that's gonna get us through this section very fast. We're just gonna sprint to the end and no one's gonna stop us.
very cool section though.
So we're gonna fire a bullet here to trigger the enemies, to alert them so I can get sprint speed from the start. And then it's just sprint, 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 past all the enemies. And we're gonna throw a smoke at a specific bloater in the end, and they're gonna be blinded. And this should be done. Oh, he's close. That's not supposed to be that close. We just run past everybody. We grab a ball because there can be an enemy here. Let's see if he's here. He's not, so we're gonna just get the smoke bomb, throw it at the bloater, climb up the car, and we're just gonna casually walk through that truck, and we're gonna get Ellie up there, and she's gonna drop down a crate so we can progress in the section, and we did that perfectly.
Very
nice.
clean. Very nice.
Very satisfying strat as well.
Yeah.
A lot of dangerous enemies, and all you use is one little smoke bomb. Still, you have to be careful because they can still attack you now, so you have to be careful and watch if anybody's there. No one's there, no one's in the neighborhood, so sometimes a runner spawns through the smoke and can see you. But nobody's there now, so we're safe. Yep, we're gonna climb up here. Drop down. Don't take damage. Perfect. We're gonna do a nice little jump here. Hopefully I can do it. Not the easiest. Yeah, we did it perfectly. Very nice. Saves him. You can also miss that jump and just hang there for 2-3 seconds, but we did that perfectly. And now we're gonna look for a ladder to help Ellie get over this truck. So Joel's gonna swim through the bus and drop down a ladder for Ellie because he's a gentleman.
I'm on the other side. All right, hold up.
And as soon as Joel can move after dropping the ladder, we can restart the encounter, and that puts Ellie immediately over this barrier very close to us, so it saves a lot of time. Very nice restart.
Yeah, so the next trick is going to quickly start. I'm gonna try to perform this a little bit tricky. Is that he's going to shoot with the revolver into a certain direction where a clicker is at, and he's trying to push Ellie through to that gap in order to get a certain sprint boost. Did you get it?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a glitch. And
But it's very difficult.
by shooting, no, it's not. It's not that hard. You shoot the clicker in the head and you turn off the camera, mesh triangle, and the clicker is activated, but it doesn't notice us. So we can run around him. He doesn't know where we are. So, but if we don't do that and we're just gonna lift Ellie over, the clicker's gonna attack and we actually have to kill it. And we're actually gonna manipulate the clicker a little bit later in the section to get us a full sprint. So we need him alive for a little bit longer. We actually don't have to kill him at all, I think. Sometimes he can get stuck in the area where he is now, so we have to kill him because otherwise we can't progress the area. But most of the time, we're gonna draw Mr. Clicker into this area and we're gonna manipulate him so we can get a sprint after we get through this whole puzzle area, because it's kind of a puzzle again. We have to get a pallet again for Ellie. And yeah.
Yeah, so you save a lot of time with this strat.
Yep. Don't ask, but I once managed to die here by hitting my head against the ceiling. One of my famous deaths, actually. Don't ask me how I did it, but I did. Not happening now.
Okay, cool.
Thankfully.
Good.
One of my best, actually.
And this is the only side where you're like throwing the pellet off the ceiling or off the railing, and then we can jump from the railing.
Very nice animation always. Yep.
The other thing is like you need to go around or down the stairs or something like that. So
yeah, they're all a little bit different. But
Okay, there. Come on.
all right, so now Ellie's going to go upstairs and she's going to drop down that ladder on the left. And in the meanwhile, we're going to manipulate the clicker to come into this area, which allows us to sprint upstairs after we cross the area. So we're going to use the arrow to do it. Wait for the clicker to be in a certain spot, fire an arrow, and then if all works out, he's gonna wonder what's going on. Let's see what he's doing actually. Is he going to come?
yeah, it's coming.
He's coming. We need
Takes
to
time.
just sprint a little bit here. He's a bit slow, but
That's a bit.
and he's gonna drop down the ladder. This is a very fun animation. If he picks up the ladder, he sinks through the floor. Very funny. Clicker's still not active, so we can just pretend he doesn't exist. He's there, but he cannot do anything. If he wasn't in this area, we could put the ladder down, but we couldn't climb up. So we need the clicker for two things: to climb up this ladder and progress, and to sprint in the next area.
So we need to get him here and stay here because
I don't think he's staying though.
no,
I don't think so. I doubt it.
if he doesn't stay, we're gonna lose our sprint boost.
Yeah, we can still get a fast jog, so we're not. Yes, that's the ladder, Joel. Very nice. Drop it. Thank you. I'll always do it perfectly. So now, nice. He's still in the area and he's gonna be there. So we'll be able to sprint after we put the ladder down.
Oh, that's good.
Very nice.
Needs to.
This is what we want.
It's perfect.
So if all's normal, we're gonna get a sprint here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get
There
it.
you go. Very
Cool.
fast.
Saves a lot of time. Otherwise, you jog.
Yep.
Perfect. That's the way you need to go with this section.
Well, that's a little fun thing here. We're gonna go under this and we'll climb up here, and then we're here. Joel's gonna jump.
All right. So the next part is a little bit, yeah. We need to go to the other side. Otherwise, yeah. But we are going downstairs with the bus. We're gonna drown for a bit. Ellie's trying to save us, and then we're going to the other side of the river. So I think this is the perfect time for the host, and I think we have a donation in.
That, Mies, is absolutely correct. We do have a donation. It's 25 euros from Lord Drag.
Oh,
Saying, awesome run, Cricky.
Nice.
And while I have the time real quick, BSG will be over in 2 days, but you can already mark your calendars because on the 23rd and the 24th of September 2023, our friends from the UK, the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering Blue 2023, will be held in Glasgow. So if you haven't done so, please follow this channel because that event will also be streamed on the ESA channel.
thank you so much, Xoneris, and also for the generous donation.
Yeah, Drag, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, and very nice that you're still here at this late hour to watch this run. Very appreciate it.
Yeah. So we're torching near the exit, and when we are out of the water, we are at the hospital, and there's the end game.
Yep. Also, very fast section. Some very nice threats. Needs some very specific movement too. Best thing, don't bump into anything right here or you get alerted and it's going to be a nightmare because these guys are very well weaponed, they're very well armored and you don't want to fight those guys. Even with the weapons and the upgrades we have don't have stand a chance we're going to get... I forgot to craft a Molotov. Oopsie. Can I still save it? I think I can.
Nice.
No, that alert doesn't really... Oh, we're still... Where are you? Oh, he's not supposed to be here. This is going to be fun. We got memes. Always nice to have memes. I messed it up, I think. Will this work? I highly doubt it, actually. Right, whoa! That was scary. Can I do this?
3 for the price of 1.
Can I make it?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I forgot to craft the smoke as well, by the way.
You have time. You have time.
Yeah, I should have crafted that while waiting for the clicker, so...
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, my mistake. Yeah, I should have... Usually we craft that while Ellie's going upstairs for the ladder in the tunnel area, and... Yeah, I forgot that, so... But it's fine, we made it. It's easy mode. Any other difficulty probably would be wasted by now. This is the last little encounter right here. Get alerted, they're gonna shoot. Stop sprinting at the door opening. They don't notice you, sprint again. Throw a smoke and we should be out of here.
Visuals on the smuggler.
Beam.
Nee, ja, hallo. Memes? Nee!
Oh!
Nee. Ga niet doen. Weg.
Go. Oh.
Bijna memes. Memes.
That was a close encounter.
Ja, de hele area opnieuw.
Oh, yeah.
If I would have died there, that would be a lot of time lost.
Yeah.
But that guy was just in my way. But
anyway.
We made it. No memes at the end.
We're done. Okay, so
nothing can go wrong. Yeah.
Spoilers for part 2. We're now going to shoot the father of someone. Beam. Little spoilers, sorry guys, but
the game's only 3.5 years old, means you shouldn't spoil it.
Only 3.5 years?
Yeah.
Oh. Part 3 is coming up soon though.
Yeah?
I've talked to Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake.
Okay.
And Neil.
Let's go.
And Xoneris also, he also knows.
Everybody knows except me. Okay, I see how it is.
So yeah, part 3 is coming up soon. I don't know when, but soon. Yeah. Anyway, we are now going out of the hospital, and because the story, ladies and gentlemen, there is the cure was Ellie in order to get the virus, get the cure, but it means that Ellie needs to die because the cure is in her brain. We don't want that, so we still want to save Ellie. We're going downstairs into the garage. We are countering Marlene. We're gonna shoot Marlene. We're gonna shoot Marlene again because we don't want that. And they are having a little car ride back home towards Jackson, the town where they are going to live eventually. And Joel is going to say Too early. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there are all kinds of people with your cure, etc., etc. So it wasn't necessary to, yeah, to die eventually. So she was bitten, also with Riley. Ellie and Riley is another story that is left behind. Also nice feature to do so.
You're spoiling all the other games now.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help it.
I know it's late.
Okay, it's late.
I forgive you.
Anyway, we're going into the final section of the game, and
The only section I haven't lost a run.
yeah, because we can't die here, right?
No, it's impossible. I've tried.
It's
believe me.
impossible to
I've
die
tried.
here.
If I don't die, nobody dies.
Anyway, I don't know if Tech is still awake, but time is coming up soon, though. So be ready. One more restart encounter, right?
Also one I never messed up. Still waiting for that to happen, but it's very easy. So
just go on this.
Go up here.
Stand up, and there we go. And there's Jackson that was going to live. Be sure to play part 2. Anyway, first start with part 1. Watch all the cutscenes.
Left Behind first.
Left Behind.
Chronically, it's...
Yeah, okay. Time is coming up soon. And you're honest.
Yep. Time's come up in 3, 2,
I got you.
1. Time.
Woo! 2:54. 42.
Ja,
That's
ze hebben wat later gestart.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I like it.
Pretty decent run.
Absolutely.
Great one, buddy.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for the commentating.
You're welcome.
BSG, thanks for having me.
Back in
I had a lot of
Boston,
fun. So, yeah, very appreciated
Back when
to
I
give
was
me the
bitten.
opportunity to run this beautiful game.
I wasn't alone.
And that's it.
Yep.
Back
best
to you,
friend was there.
Xoneris.
And she
All
got
right,
bitten.
thank you so much, Cricky and Mies. It was a bit of a lengthy run, but I can say that people in chat have been really enjoying it,
She
and
says-
both of you did a great job at commentary.
Thank you.
Let's just wait it out.
Was a lot of fun.
Cool.
And we'll
we can
be
be all
jumping
poetic
into a
and just
quick
lose our
intermission
minds
now.
together.
And when we come back, we'll get to see some Grand
I'm still
Theft
waiting
Auto
for my
3
turn.
action by Sventor.
Her
So
name was Riley, and
please
she
take a
was the
drink
first to die.
or get a drink,
And
take
I
a
was
bathroom break,
Tess,
and we'll see you again shortly.
Let's go.
and then Sam.